game. Putting D on the corner, heavy as fuck was my name. They call me Sweet James. Kick cocaine, doing 90 in the pen, switching lane to lane. I'm a candy man, hot like a flame. The jury look funny, that ain't no Byzantine chain. Take that monkey watch off, you a bitch to me. You could use my style, but you gon' pay me a fee. Cause ain't shit for free, I'm on a poppin' street. Rap a lot, mafia life, ain't no stopping me. They call me Tony Montana because I'm letting them hang. When you see me recognize, I'm a hog in the game. 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 I got some wit and some prime. I'm a hog in the game. I got some wit and some prime. I got some white and some syrup. I'm trying to sow up my time. I'm a young hog, vicious dog. Keep a bad ass yellow brow. On the slab, in the nail. Chef Boyardee in the lab. Cook it fat, cut it small. 50,000 at the mall. Put your shot, valley shot. Scratch it off in the drop. 2,000 CFI. Got 3 million from the jive. You was tricking with my hoe. I was playing with my nose. Coming down, candy gold. Nigga, y'all was playing the role. Telling bitches by my pack. You can get hit in your head. I'm a hog in the game. I got some wit and some prime. I got some white and some syrup. I'm trying to sow up my time. I'm a hog in the game. I got some wit and some prime. I got some white and some syrup. I'm trying to sow up my time. I'm a hog in the game. I'm a hog in the game. I'm a hog in the game. I got some wit and some prime. I'm a hog in the game. I got some wit and some prime. I got some white and some syrup. I'm trying to sow up my time. Baby, you was in your drop. That's when my boy did a pop. Make his fucking jelly jump. Said daddy got hit with the pump. Hit with the pump. It's in my lap at all time, nigga. And ain't nothing but that fuck boy to get hit, nigga. Cause y'all niggas is a motherfucking hoe. But don't want the rappers or your motherfucking clothes. The shoes ain't tight and your phony ass is show. So bend your ass over like a bitch is a pole. I make my fucking music for the boys with the old school pros and the strip club hoes. The boys with the heart in the motherfucking south. Bitch, you ain't had a hit since I saw you break them out. I'm a hog in the game. I got some wit and some prime. I got some white and some syrup. I'm trying to sow up my time. I'm a hog in the game. I got some wit and some prime. I got some white and some syrup. I'm trying to sow up my time. I'm a hog in the game. I'm a hog in the game. I'm a hog in the game. I got some wit and some prime. I'm a hog in the game. I got some wit and some prime. I got some white and some syrup. I'm trying to sow up my time.
She too messy. Who the fuck them broke boys with? Get out my section. Get out my section. Pull the muscle. Goddamn, too much flexing. Damn. Caught them in traffic on the accident. We pressing. Got them. Smoking Zaza every second. I be stressing. If you ain't tryna beat them, fuck it. Won't you stretch them? Do that. They wipe his nose for that tissue. God bless them. Wipe it. I dropped the 4 perp. I call that shit Chris Webber. Drink. They wipe his nose for that tissue. God bless them. Wipe it. I dropped the 4 perp. I call that shit Chris Webber. Drink.
I'm the huncho, bitch, I'm about my cheddar. Little hoe keep going outside, little bitch do better. Bitch, she want me to hit it, put my pinky on the dresser. Got it, feeling free, just like Elon, pop the pestle. You ain't got no motion, you can't stand up in my session. Get out. I said Carisha, please, cause she too messy. Bitch, fuck my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. You wanted the game, you should've just said it, we would've blessed it. Now shit got messy.
know I'm tone bite, know I'm tone bite, know I'm tone bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know. It's the king. Too loyal, know I'm tone bite, Ratchet TV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. All right, so boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. Tonight, we got to chop it up about Jay-Z. We got to chop it up about Diddy. We got to chop it up about the industry once again. You know, when I take a night off, I'm coming back. And I'm coming back. And we got a hell of a show. We're going to be here for a few hours tonight. It's going to be about, well, no less than 2 hours. About maybe this is probably going to be around the 2.5 hour mark. I'm gonna be honest, man. We got a lot of videos and we got a lot of shit to uncover with this Diddy and Jay-Z story. Allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is allegedly. So I want to ask y'all a question. Who is worse for hip hop? Is it Jay-Z or is it Diddy? There is no both and there is no neither. This is just one or the other. Who is worse? I want to know who is just the worst of the worst. Is it Jay-Z or is it Diddy? Because we've been surviving Diddy over here. We've been surviving Puffy in Puffy's flavor camp. We haven't really gotten into surviving Hove. We ain't got into the surviving Hove aspect of things. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We haven't. I'm gonna be real honest. Salute Godson on that 20 piece. Everybody smash the like button. Salute on that 20 piece McNugget, Godson. I appreciate you. Salute to Wick on that 2 piece. I appreciate you, Wick. Salute. Salute to Queen for being a member for 25 months. Man, throw them flowers of over 2 years. That's a long, that's ever since I've had memberships. Salute, I appreciate you. Salute. I remember you was around when I first got the membership. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Salute. Frank Anderson, salute on being a YouTube member. I appreciate you, Frank. I think you just re-upped your shit or something because I know you've been a member. But salute to you. I appreciate you. Salute. I appreciate all the love, man. You know, we took last night off. So all the support, we need all that support, man. When my birthday passed, we did a hell of a job on my birthday. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, we got to get into this surviving Hove, and we got to we got to finish this Diddy shit up, man. There's so much Diddy information. I don't know. So we got 111 votes. 61% say Diddy, 39% say Jay-Z. So who is worse, y'all? I want to know in the chat, who does everybody in here think is worse? Because you got to remember, there's a lot of allegations out there on Jay-Z too. Jay-Z was said to be with young Foxy Brown, 14 years old, in the studio. Hove was out there with Foxy Brown, 14 years old. They used to run her through the industry as a teenager. Around that time, he was allegedly going out with her. He got rumors with Aaliyah. He wanted Aaliyah when she was younger. You know what I'm saying? Dame and R. Kelly was fighting over that. Man, y'all better stay woke, man. Let's not pretend like Jay-Z is some saint. But we all know Diddy groomed a lot of people, but allegedly so did Jay-Z. So did Jay-Z. What came out of Jay-Z's camp? He always talks about how good he did for people. What did Jay-Z really do? Where the hell is what the hell did Memphis Bleak ever do? Look at Beans today. Look at Beans today. And remember, Beans was out kissing his homeboys and on the neck and stuff when they was freestyling. There's been a bunch of weird shit coming out of Jay-Z's camp. You know what I'm saying? Pink suits, salmon colored suits and shit. Jay-Z been, they say Jay-Z been got down though. Let's just call it what it is. I need everybody to smash them likes. Man. Who else did we just? I think we just had another membership pop up. Give me a second. Let me go do it like this. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, I thought we did. Yeah, we did. Binky. It didn't pop up on my screen. I don't know why that didn't pop up on my screen, but Binky, salute to you. I don't know why that didn't. What the hell is going on? This should not. Oh, there you go, right there. Okay, there you go, Binky. Salute. I appreciate you, Binky, for being a member. Binky 2-year anniversary, y'all. It's Binky's 2-year anniversary. Throw them flowers up for Binky. Binky been here since the beginning. Salute to Binky. Since I got these memberships, Binky been around. Salute to Binky, y'all. Salute to Binky for being a member for 2 years. Throw them flowers up for Binky, y'all. Throw them flowers up. All right, we finna get ready to get started on tonight, man. It's so much that we gotta uncover when it comes to Jay-Z and Diddy. We not done with Diddy, so we might start. I got so much shit, man. I don't even know where to start. But I think we're gonna start off talking about Diddy, and then we'll work our way. We'll go through Diddy and us. We'll just go through it, man. How about that? We'll just go through it. Don't even worry about it, y'all. I got something for y'all tonight. If y'all missed me last night, just know I'm popping back out, and I'm giving y'all what y'all want. I'm giving y'all what y'all need. So let's start off with a gem or two. Let's start off with a gem or two. Man. It says the Rolling Stone reports that 18 businesses have ended their relationships with Empower Global, Diddy's recent launched e-commerce platform, in light of the allegations against him. Man. Diddy is in for it. I told y'all he's gonna lose everything. Didn't I tell y'all this was coming? Didn't I keep telling y'all that this shit was about to come for Diddy? Right about now, I want everybody to go ahead and spark up your CBD, pour up your favorite beverage, orange juice preferably, mix in whatever. I need everybody in the building to go ahead and get dinner off the stove, get dinner out the oven, get dinner out the microwave. I need everybody in the building right now to go ahead and get your honeycombs ready. Pour up you a bowl of honeycombs. Get your honeycombs out. Let's get to it. I need everybody to get their frosted flakes. If you wrestling over the frosted flakes, get your frosted flakes out. Get your ice cream, cookies, candy, your cake, whatever it is, man. I don't know what you got. Get your popcorn out. It's about to get loose. Ladies, get your husbands out the way. You already know this the voice that makes the ladies moist. Hold on, no. Get your husbands out the way. Tell him to sit his ass down and learn something tonight. You already know this the voice that makes the ladies moist. Big Ratchet. RatchetTV. Tone bot. My bad. I fucked up my own shit. All right. 18 companies flee Sean Combs' latest business as allegations mount. We felt moral imperative to end our relationship. One company said of the mogul's Empower Global in light of physical and sexual allegations. Man. Hold on. I'm not even logged in on my shit. Hold on. Let me log in. Let me log in on my shit, man. The fuck? Hold on, man. I forgot to log in on my shit. All right. Man. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Well, yeah, 18 companies then left a Diddy behind. They ain't trying to rock with Sean no more. They done with Diddy. Nobody trying to rock with Diddy right now. Hold on, I thought I subscribed to this shit. Oh, fuck it. I ain't finna. I don't even remember my damn login. But anyway, it don't even fucking matter. Let me just read it from this. I'll just read the article like this. I'll just read the basics of it. I ain't gonna read the full article. We'll just do it like this. I ain't gonna read the full article. It just says out of more than 160 brands contacted by the Rolling Stone, 9 said they had no firm plans to leave. At least 5 said they carefully considered the allegations, but are monitoring the situation before making a decision. So a bunch of people finna pull out from this from his companies. As Sean Combs faces a growing list of SA lawsuits and steps aside from his chairman role at Revolt, fallout is mounting in another corner of his empire. With more than a dozen companies distancing themselves from his recently launched e-commerce platform Empower Global. A total of 18 brands have confirmed to Rolling Stone that they have severed ties with the online marketplace for Black-owned businesses after R&B singer Cassandra Cassie Ventura and 3 other women accused the producer turned entrepreneur of SA and physical violence. So he got a lot of shit going against him. The decision was made on a day on the day that Cassandra Ventura filed the lawsuit. Annette Najou, whatever the fuck you say that, founder of luxury bag eyewear and apparel company House of Takura, tells Rolling Stone, "We take the allegations against Mr. Combs very seriously and find such behavior abhorrent and intolerable. We believe in victims' rights and support victims in speaking their truth, even against the most powerful people." So they already know Diddy a powerful person. They already can see this shit. They said the founder of the shapewear, whatever says she terminated her Empower Global account the day she learned of Ventura's allegations. Leonard, whoever, co-founder of whatever, says the company acted immediately as well. While the decision was difficult due to the reverence once held for Mr. Combs as a leader in business and entertainment, it was clearly the correct choice. Greer tells Rolling Stone, "Our brand is founded on the belief of every individual is important and worthy of respect, regardless of gender, ethnicity, age, etc. The allegations against Mr. Combs are in direct conflict with these beliefs. In turn, we felt a moral imperative to end our relationship." So everybody is leaving Diddy ass behind. And it says the founder of some jewelry company that says they believe Ventura and other accusers. So they saying they believe all this shit. So her decision is to leave. Other people said, let's see, some of the exciting brands have already been wiped from the site. The exodus marks a rapid and astonishing free fall for the platform. Combs' splashy launch in July. Combs, who sunk more than $20 million into the venture, had gushed he was excited. Empower Global, then he started his infamous record label Bad Boys in 1993. So they cutting all Diddy water off, basically. Our company's founder, who's sticking with the platform, says many brands invested considerable time and capital gearing up for Empower Global's launch because they believed in the vision of its prior CEO, Khadijah Robinson, who left in February. Robertson, a Spelman College Harvard Law alumni, had joined Combs Enterprise in 2021 when Combs acquired her company, the e-commerce directory for Black businesses. "We are eager to support what she created." They saying what she created. The founder, who asked to remain anonymous, wrote in an email, she said it was a shock when Robinson departed. When contacted by Rolling Stone, Robinson confirmed her exit but declined to comment further. She don't even want to talk about why she left Diddy Company behind. She don't even want to talk about this shit. So everybody leaving Diddy shit behind. I ain't gonna read the whole article and shit, but as y'all can see, Diddy got a lot of shit going on with him right now, man. A lot of people stepping aside from him, and I told y'all that was coming. They finna relieve Diddy of all his duties. Hip hop is done with him. So it's looking like, let's see, let me look at these polls real quick. 54% say Diddy, 46 say Jay-Z. I'm gonna leave that up all night, and we gonna, by the end of this show, we gonna determine who is worse for hip hop right now. Is it Diddy or is it Jay-Z? Let's get into both subjects right now. Let's go.
Sean Carter is worse.
Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy.
A fairly large record producer started making some calls about a singer he had working out of his studio. By the time all of the ink was dry, she was just shy of being legal. But that didn't stop the mogul. He liked to sample the new talent. He was sampling her on a fairly regular basis, but he was also involved with the current A+ list singer who was in his face every day. And this could allegedly be Beyonce. Talent producer.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy.
A fairly large record producer started making some calls about a singer he had working out of his studio. By the time all of the ink was dry, she was just shy of being legal. But that didn't stop the mogul. He liked to sample the new talent. He was sampling her on a fairly regular basis, but he was also involved with the current A+ list singer who was in his face every day. And this could allegedly be Beyonce.
So Jay-Z, hold on, y'all. My dog, real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. My bad. Well, okay, so who the hell y'all think they talking about right there? My bad, y'all. I had to move my dog. So who do y'all think they talking about right there? What rapper are they talking about? Who is he? What underage person could they be talking about, y'all? You got to stay woke on this shit, man. Oh, and let me pop my shit real quick. Y'all, your boy didn't even get it. I forgot the other night on my birthday. I should have popped this on my birthday. But on my birthday, I hit 1 million views on one of my videos on YouTube. I told y'all they can't mess with me. I'm at 1.2 million right now on that Diddy video that I dropped on the shorts. It's on my, I can't remember the name of it, but look on my shorts. You'll see it. I got 1 million viewed video on my shorts right now. Y'all can't mess with me, man. I'm really that guy. I'm nice at this. Let's get back to this video.
Jay-Z has been very silent amid all these allegations about his longtime friend, Diddy. And according to Jaguar Wright, that's because Jay-Z is an even worse monster. A disturbing blind item recently surfaced about how Jay-Z allegedly slept with a singer who was signed to his label when she was a minor and then blackballed her career when Beyonce found out. However, word on the street is that this woman is not the only alleged victim, and Jaguar is now spilling the tea on everything Jay-Z and Diddy have in common.
Leave her be. Leave her be. Because I'm not going to stop coming. You can fuck with her all you want. I'm not going to stop.
Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy really opened the floodgates, and fans are saying Diddy's friend Jay-Z is up next for exposure, just like Jaguar Wright predicted years ago. When Jaguar first spoke out against Jay-Z, people called her crazy. However, her story never changed, and she's now saying that Jay-Z is even worse than Diddy. But before we get into what Jaguar said, we need to talk about this new blind item that's making the rounds on social media about singer Tierra Marie, who was signed by Jay-Z at age 16. Tierra was discovered by L.A. Reid and then signed to Def Jam at the same time as Rihanna. L.A. Reid said in his memoir that the label initially believed Tierra would be a bigger star. However, Beyonce interfered and told them to focus on Rihanna. Reid said, "We had an in-house company showcase and Beyonce happened to be there with Jay-Z. Tierra Marie, Rihanna, a 4-girl group called Black Butterfly, and Neo performed. At the label, we thought Tierra Marie would be a big star. We spent more time on her, did more work on her, paid more attention to her. A bell went off for me. However, when after the showcase, Beyonce came up to me and said, 'That Rihanna girl, she's a beast.'" And according to this blind item, Beyonce did this because she found out Jay-Z was messing with Tierra. The blind item claims L.A. Reid also slept with Tierra as soon as he discovered her. Mind you, Reid is 31 years older than Reid would be a big. Reid said, "We had an in-house company showcase and Beyonce happened to be there with Jay-Z. Tierra Marie, Rihanna, a 4-girl group called Black Butterfly, and Neo performed. At the label, we thought Tierra Marie would be a big star. We spent more time on her, did more work on her, paid more attention to her. A bell went off for me. However, when after the showcase, Beyonce came up to me and said, 'That Rihanna girl, she's a beast.'" And according to this blind item, Beyonce did this because she found out Jay-Z was messing with Tierra. The blind item claims L.A. Reid also slept with Tierra as soon as he discovered her. Mind you, Reid is 31 years older than Tierra. And then Tierra was allegedly sold to Ray J, who was involved in all this shady business of scouting. And
All right, so let's get to part 2 of this story. Let's go ahead and get to part 2. Give me 1 second while I load up the video. We'll get to part 2. So what do y'all know about Tierra Marie? We ain't really got into that, but we're gonna get into all that. Like I said, this is surviving Hove and Diddy at this point. Let's get to it.
controlling young female artists. According to The Blind, Ray J then took over and brought Tierra to Jay-Z's attention.
Soon, she was sold to the pseudo corn star and celebrity sibling. You can also take a guess at that one. He loves controlling vulnerable women. It is his specialty. Anyway, he started controlling the career of this singer. He brought her to the attention of this A+ list rapper and mogul. allegedly Jay-Z.
Ray J and Tierra started dating in 2006, and this is interesting because Jay-Z suddenly dropped Tierra from his label that same year. Shortly after Tierra turned 16, Jay-Z signed her to Def Jam, and she released her first album, Rockefeller Records Presents Tierra Marie, in August 2005. The album was a success, reaching number 5 on the Billboard 200 and number 2 on the top R&B and hip-hop albums chart. The following year, Tierra started working on her second album, but the production was suddenly stopped in the middle, and Tierra received a phone call from the label right before her high school graduation, telling her they were dropping her. Tierra said she never heard from Jay-Z again.
I'm no longer on the label because, well, to be honest with you, I don't know why I'm no longer on the label, but I know that I just took some time off to finish school or whatnot, and then, in the midst of that, I was in Detroit, and I just got a phone call, like, I think I was getting ready for prom or something, and they were like, we're going to be letting you go. You're young. You have a bright future ahead of you. The womp talk. And that's how it happened. I was shocked. I was sad because Jay didn't call me himself. Jay Brown called me. And I was, confused because I didn't know why.
According to Tierra, Jay-Z initially portrayed himself as a father figure, and yet he cut her off with no explanation.
He was like a father figure at the time, but right now I can't say that because I don't talk to him anymore, and he didn't even call me and tell me bye-bye. So
Now this is interesting because in her lawsuit against Diddy, Cassie said Diddy acted like the same when they first met, emphasizing the age and power dynamic early on in their working relationship. Mr. Combs positioned himself as a father figure and protector of Miss Ventura. Anyway, according to the blind item, Jay dropped Tierra because he was sleeping with her, and Beyonce found out. On top of that, Ray J was allegedly mad because he wanted Tierra for himself, so Jay dropped her as quickly as he signed her.
He was like a father figure at the time, but right now I can't say that because I don't talk to him anymore, and he didn't even call me and tell me bye-bye. So
Now this is interesting because in her lawsuit against Diddy, Cassie said Diddy acted like the same when they first met, emphasizing the age and power dynamic early on in their working relationship. Mr. Combs positioned himself as a father figure and protector of Miss Ventura. Anyway, according to the blind item, Jay dropped Tierra because he was sleeping with her, and Beyonce found out. On top of that, Ray J was allegedly mad because he wanted Tierra for himself, so Jay dropped her as quickly as he signed her. Not only that, but he also allegedly blacklisted her and blocked her career.
By the time all of the ink was dry, she was just shy of being legal, but that didn't stop the mogul. He liked to sample the new talent. He was sampling her on a fairly regular basis, but he was also involved with a current A-plus list singer who was in his face every day. And this could allegedly be Beyonce. Thing is, though,
you can't make this shit up, man. Hip hop, I told y'all, man, I don't know who worse. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. By the end of this show, we're gonna be able to determine who is worse. Is it Jay-Z or is it Diddy? I want everybody to vote on that poll right now. If you see that poll in the chat, vote on that poll. Vote on that poll and tell me who is worse for hip hop, Jay-Z or Diddy.
but he was also involved with a current A-plus list singer who was in his face every day. And this could allegedly be Beyonce. Thing is, though, that corn star in charge of her career was feuding with the mogul and told the mogul he would not be allowed to hook up with the singer again. I assume he thought the mogul would think she was something special. Apparently not as special as the current A-plus lister, because the new signee was dropped and the word was put out on the street. No record deals for her from any label.
After getting dropped from Def Jam, Tierra developed a substance issue and spent some time in rehab, which many believe is a consequence of getting involved in the industry at such a young age. But Tierra isn't the only young woman Jay-Z was accused of grooming. He was allegedly involved with Foxy Brown when she was just 14, and he also met Beyonce when she was 16, and he was 28. They're all a young age. But Tierra isn't the only young woman Jay-Z was accused of grooming. He was allegedly involved with Foxy Brown when she was just 14, and he also met Beyonce when she was 16, and he was 28. They're such a young age. But Tierra isn't the only young woman Jay-Z was accused of grooming. He was allegedly involved with Foxy Brown when she was just 14, and he also met Beyonce when she was 16, and he was 28. There have also been rumors circulating for years that Jay-Z was involved in Aaliyah's death because she rejected his advances. We know that Jay-Z was very close with R. Kelly, and according to Aaliyah's ex Dame Dash, even after Jay found out about Kelly essaying Aaliyah and illegally marrying her at 15, he refused to cut ties with him.
They'd already destroyed, but then years later they tried to do the tour. The best of both. Yeah, but it still didn't work out. But you notice I wasn't a part of any of that, and the karma happens. But the thing I didn't understand is I was like, I know I'm not with that. And because of the moral challenge and him choosing one way, I knew morally we weren't the same.
Dame Dash also said Jay-Z tried very hard to get with Aaliyah. However, she wasn't interested in him like that. Every time Aaliyah attended these industry parties, Jay-Z was around. However, no matter how hard he tried, Aaliyah liked Dame Dash, so Jay allegedly decided Beyonce should take Aaliyah's spot. Around this time, Jay-Z also started feuding with Dame, and it all culminated in 2001 when Aaliyah tragically passed away in a plane crash in the Bahamas. That same year, Jay and Beyonce made their relationship public, and less than a year later, Jay-Z released his joint album with R. Kelly, Best of Both Worlds. Now, after R. Kelly's crimes were exposed, Jay-Z's PR team allegedly worked hard to bury all traces of their friendship. However, people who were there to witness all this, like Jaguar Wright, refused to be silenced.
Working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. You know, they made all those records together. They both, Aaliyah, they shared so much in common. Whoever talks about best of both worlds, nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about this.
Nobody talks about that project.
That's smooth under the rug.
Jaguar claimed that Jay-Z was jealous that Aaliyah picked Dang Dash. And keep in mind that Jaguar appeared as a background singer on Jay-Z's MTV Unplugged in 2001, the same year Aaliyah died.
Now it all starts to come together. This story starts to, you start to be able to piece this damn story together now. So does Jaguar look a little credible? You know what I'm saying? Does she start to look a little credible now? She was around these motherfuckers. I'm just saying, does she start to look a little bit credible now?
Year Aaliyah died, and when Jay-Z was recording Best of Both Worlds with R. Kelly, so she must have witnessed a lot.
By the way, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling? Damn on your horn now, that fucking bullshit record. From the Austin Powers was some of the worst albums. They were having a hard time taking her solo. And then Aaliyah died. And then they brought Rich Harrison in. And you know, got to take some color. She liked posing with him in pictures for Page 6. Aaliyah didn't. She fell in love with Diddy.
By the way, around this time, Jay-Z also started clienteling with Diddy, and they've stayed friends ever since. So they must have a lot in common. According to Jaguar, one of the things they have in common is how quickly they throw under the bus their former friends, and she pointed out that both Jay and Diddy profited from Biggie Smalls' death. And then in her latest interview, Jaguar said the only reason Jay-Z is laying low now is because he's even worse than Diddy.
Sean Carter is worse. He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy. Just been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 years.
Jaguar talked about how Jay-Z did something horrible to a woman she's close with who was also in the industry, and she said she's been trying to fight this for 15 years.
He pushed somebody I love too far. And you know who I'm talking about. We were kids. We were in our 20s. How long do you expect her to have to suffer from the bad choice of you? Yes, she's in the industry. Yes, she was put in exile. No, she wasn't perfect, but she was everything, still is.
Anyway, it looks like a lot of people are siding with Jaguar because her story never changed all these years. And they're saying it's only a matter of time until Jay-Z gets exposed, just like Diddy. Someone said, I believe it. There's a reason Solange can't stand that man. He wanted Aaliyah and she was a team, just like R. Kelly did. He and R. Kelly were so close, they did an album together. And then the other fan added, Jay's never been loyal to nobody, including his wife and family. That should say a lot. So when they say he gave Foxy and all them STDs, must be true. But let us know how you feel about all this.
So was Jay-Z the one that was passing out the STDs in Hollywood, and now that's how Diddy and because you know they all be having them little parties and they all swinging and they all knocking down each other, and so is it Jay-Z who started spreading this shit in hip hop? I don't know, man. Allegedly, hey, Jay-Z and Diddy, it's one of these two. It's one of these two. Now we got to get into another subject. We gonna cover who is worse tonight. Is it Jay-Z or is it Diddy, y'all? We gonna cover it all tonight. We gonna be here for about 2 hours covering, is it Jay-Z or Diddy? Who is worse, or are they working together? Because I got a funny feeling Jay-Z and Diddy been you know what I'm saying, they've been working together to do some shit, but then again, I think they've been worked against each other as well. And Jay-Z is like a master chess player at this point. Diddy is crumbling.
Okay, y'all need to get on this real quick because the streets are now saying that Diddy's freak-offs have been going on for a long time because he allegedly tried to force Tupac into a freak-off back in the 90s. But it gets worse because Diddy's bodyguard just came out to reveal that Diddy has always had a creepy obsession with Tupac to the point where he has allegedly been going after Tupac's exes. Child, when I say that the stories that are coming out about Diddy are absolutely nuts, y'all better believe me. And no, I'm not talking about the allegations and the lawsuits that currently have him fighting for his life. I'm talking about the other messy things that have also come out about him, like the fact that he used to have an insane obsession with Tupac when he was still alive. In the past couple of months, there have been a lot of conversation surrounding Diddy and Tupac because he has been kind of linked to Tupac's death. The man who recently got arrested on charges related to Tupac's death, Keefe D, all but exposed Diddy for allegedly putting a hit on Tupac. At the time, we thought that the reason Diddy had allegedly put the hit out on Tupac was because of the whole Death Row Records versus Bad Boy Records beef. Plus, on the night that Tupac was killed, he and members of his entourage had jumped Keefe D's nephew, Baby Lane, for stealing a chain from someone on Tupac's team on Diddy's orders. There were also rumors about how Tupac was about to expose Diddy for being gay and on the DL, and it would have ruined Diddy's image if Tupac had done this. And this is why there have been allegations why Diddy allegedly put a $1 million hit on Tupac's hit.
Did Diddy put the hit on Tupac because he wanted to sleep with him? Could that be? Look, I know some people are like, oh, come on, man, here you go with that. But you gotta think about this, bro. Everybody who has been ready to expose Diddy, they all gone. Everybody who could, if the walls could talk in Diddy's house, they would scream and tell you a lie. It'd be some Dwight Howard stories coming up out that bitch. I bet it's a lot of Dwight Howard moments in Diddy's house. I'm gonna be real.
And this isn't even a rumor because Keefe D also confirmed that Diddy did, in fact, pay out the money after Tupac passed, but he never got the money because someone got jealous and ran off with the money.
Well, the story that has circulated was that after Tupac got killed, Puffy allegedly gave the money.
I heard
to Zip.
Yes.
And Zip was supposed to give the money to Keefe in that.
Yes.
But he never gave the money to
But
him.
thank God he never gave him the money, right? Think about it. If he gave the money, Puffy would be in prison now, money for hire, a murder for hire. So thank God. It's just a true story. I'm not saying yes or no, but if he would have gave them the money, it'd have been a murder for hire and Puffy would be locked up.
Keefe even revealed that the FBI was able to trace the money, confirming that Diddy paid it out, but it didn't get to Keefe.
The FBI said
So the FBI told you
he was a dirty motherfucker. Yeah.
So the FBI told you that Zip kept that money as
They
well.
said Zip's a dirty motherfucker. Everybody cross you.
But wait, because according to Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, there is a lot more to the story than we know because Diddy had a wild obsession with Tupac at the time. Okay.
So Diddy had a wild obsession with Tupac. But we all know Diddy liked going after people that if he likes a dude, he'll try to get next to the dude by sleeping with the same girl, and he'll ask her how was it with him, and he'll fantasize about the dude through the girl almost. We've heard these stories about Diddy before. We've heard them about Yo Gotti. Remember Diddy and Yo Gotti? Do y'all remember the story I told y'all about Diddy and Yo Gotti over here? You got to be a real Ratchet Gang fan to know what I'm talking about right now. I told y'all a story about how Diddy and Yo Gotti were sharing the same girl, and they were like fantasizing like about each other through the girl, and it was real. It was like this creepy story about Yo Gotti and Diddy. You got to go back to y'all got to go back to just go back. Yeah, just go back. Just go back.
According to Gene, Diddy and Tupac were on great terms, and they were even friends. But then they had a really bad fight and fell out, and nobody knew the reason.
And Pac was cool at one time. We know this. Mopreme said that they was going to sign the Bad Boy. Those was the real bad boys of Bad Boy. You understand? Those are the one who got the 16 to life sentences. That Pac was going to go and be with them first. But then Mopreme said, when it became just Big and Puff, because Corey then went to jail, he changed his direction. But nobody know why Pac and Puff fell out like they did.
So things were so cool between them that Tupac was even going to sign to Bad Boy Records before things suddenly went left and they fell out. And they started beefing hard with each other. While allegedly given Diddy's history with upcoming rappers, people believe that he asked Pac to hook up with him. But since Pac turned him down, Diddy developed this hatred against him. But Gene didn't stop there because he revealed that after Diddy and Tupac fell out, Diddy developed this insane obsession with Tupac and would copy Tupac in everything Tupac did. For example, when Tupac started wearing Versace shirts, Diddy suddenly decided to start wearing Versace too. Tupac also hinted at this Versace shirt.
Look at this shit.
When Tupac started wearing Versace,
Tupac started dressing like this. Next thing you know, Diddy started dressing like this. Come on, bro. Diddy, he wanted to sleep with Tupac, man. Let's just keep it a buck. Diddy even let all his girlfriends he wanted his girlfriends to smash Tupac. Tupac hit every one of Diddy baby mamas. Diddy used to smash Kim Porter, his first baby mama. Man, look, everybody who Diddy wanted, they slept with Tupac. Diddy wanted to sleep with Tupac. Let's just keep it a buck.
Suddenly decided to start wearing Versace too. Tupac also hinted at this in his song Versace, where he said, "Now it's all about Versace. You copied my style. 5 shots couldn't drop me. I took it and smiled. Now I'm about to set the record straight." But it quickly got creepier than that because Diddy soon made it to a point to start going after the women that Tupac had been with.
But Puff had an obsession with him for whatever reason it was, because he started wanting to act. He started wanting to rap. He had an obsession so bad that at his Grammy Award winning speech, he used the same speech that Pac used. That's crazy. Pac had Sarah before Puff. Allegedly, he had Sally before Puff. And Kim had an obsession or liked Pac so much, she on the red carpet with Tupac shirt on. Who's obsessed with who?
So you believe Diddy, he only got with Sarah Chapman because Pac, he had her at one point?
Man. Diddy wanted to sleep with Tupac, man. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling you, Diddy wanted to sleep with Tupac. There's no doubt in my mind Diddy wanted to be. I think he wanted to be with Tupac. I'm gonna be real. I think Diddy wanted to be with Tupac. In a perfect world, I think Tupac and Diddy would have took over the world, and Diddy would have been like the man. If he could have just came out and been with Tupac, and he had his gangster by his side, they could have been thugged out together. Look at this right here. This is what Diddy wanted right here. This is exactly what Diddy wanted and needed at the same time. He wanted it and needed it. This is what Diddy wanted right here. Him and Pac.
Gene
Was a bet in the office.
That's just different shades of messed up. Cause girl, what makes this even creepier is the fact that Kim Porter and Sarah Chapman were very good friends. And he ended up cheating on Kim with Sarah just because Sarah and Tupac had a short relationship back in the day. The obsession is real, y'all, and I guess this explains why Diddy had Baby Lane steal a chain from someone in Tupac's camp. Child, Diddy been out here wilding for the longest time. And y'all remember how the streets were saying that Tupac was going to expose Diddy for being gay in one of his upcoming songs? Now, I don't know about y'all, but I've always wondered how Tupac knew about this, considering that people hadn't clocked the tea back then. I mean, everyone now has heard about the rumors of Diddy being on the DL, but back then, nobody suspected. So how did Tupac find out? Well, Diddy allegedly tried to force Tupac into a freak-off back when they were cool. At the time, Diddy had already allegedly been in a master-slave intimate relationship with Andre Harrell and Clive Davis, so he knew all about hooking up with men in the industry. A master-slave intimate relationship. At the time, Diddy had already allegedly been in a master-slave intimate relationship with Andre Harrell and Clive Davis.
Everybody knows Diddy was with Andre Harrell and Clive Davis. They slept together allegedly many times. Everybody knows about the meeting that took place that Diddy got on his knees. I mean, it's some alleged event that took place at some meeting, but Jaguar Wright told me that's just how people used to do business back in the day. You got an S&D. I mean, that's how men did business with other men back then. If we gonna know you really down with us, hey, if you gonna S my D, you definitely ain't gonna talk. I wouldn't use that same mouth to talk. So hey, look, that's how they allegedly got down back in the day. We got some more support on the screen. Salute to Dainty and Pris. I appreciate you. Everybody get the likes up. Salute Big Ratchet in the game. Man, yeah, we're the support at tonight, gang. Let's go. Salute to Dainty and Pris for that 20 piece. I appreciate you. Salute.
So he knew all about hooking up with men in the industry. He allegedly tried to force and pressure Tupac into a freak-off, but Pac was not about that lifestyle. And I guess this is probably the reason they had that major falling out and started beefing. And the thing is, Diddy couldn't let Pac out him because he would end up outing other men in the industry, and that would have been really chaotic. So according to Gene, when Diddy couldn't get into Pac's bed, he started going after Pac's exes. I don't know the psychology behind this, but he was probably using the women as a replacement for Pac or something like that, which is just wild. Fans aren't exactly shocked about this, knowing what we know now about Diddy, and they left comments saying, Tupac saying and hit him up, now it's all about Versace, you copy my style, was all that needed to be said about Puffy's obsession with Pac. I really think Puffy wanted him second, and Pac didn't get down like that. Diddy's behavior toward women, paraphilia, freak-off, and obsession with Tupac is very disturbing. Diddy, get you some professional help. And I wouldn't be surprised if Puff was secretly in love with Pac, but knew he couldn't have him, so set him up to kill him. Puff wasn't just jealous of his career and talent, he was also jealous of his looks too. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think that Diddy's obsession with Tupac was what led to him allegedly putting a hit out on Tupac?
So he said he was jealous of his looks. He's like, man, I don't like that fly ass motherfucker. With your little fly ass. Remember he told Usher with your fly ass. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. This all for you, daddy. Look at you with your fly ass. Hold on, bro. Don't be circling me, talking to me romantic like that. He talking to you like how your girlfriend look at you. All right, so let's see. Now let's get back to Jay-Z. I told y'all we getting on both of these dudes tonight, man. Get the likes up, man. Get the likes up, Ratchet Gang.
Wait. Why are the streets saying Jay-Z was in the same club as Diddy because he allegedly liked young girls?
I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are.
Joe, y'all might want to sit down for this one because Jay-Z allegedly exploited young girls in the industry. Now, if you've been keeping up with Jay-Z, then you know he's far from the loving family man that he tries to make everybody believe that he is. See, just like Diddy, people have been side-eyeing Jay for a very long time now, especially after he was caught in a romantic relationship with Foxy Brown when she was just 15 and he was 27.
Foxy Brown was Jay-Z when she was 15 and he was 27.
And as if this wasn't shady enough, he's also very close friends to Diddy, Russell Simmons, and R. Kelly.
And Jeffrey Epstein, because Jay-Z was on that list along with Diddy, along with R. Kelly, along with all these other people that we've been covering, all these names. Beyonce was on that list. All these people was on that list. Diddy and Kim Porter was on that list. Let's just keep it a buck. Kim Porter was on that list.
Who have all been exposed for having obsessions with girls who are young enough to be their kids. However, with the new evidence that's just been exposed, it's not gonna be long before Jay starts to answer for his shady dealings with Diddy. Cassie's lawsuit may have been exactly what we needed to wash the industry clean and expose all of the disturbing things that have been happening, because it's causing some serious problems for everybody who helped Diddy get away with all the things he was doing. Now, in case y'all didn't know, Jay and Diddy have actually been close friends for years now. In fact, Diddy revealed in an interview just a couple months ago that there are only two people who are allowed to call him by his government name, and that's Jay-Z and his mom. There's also a photo of Jay on Diddy's website, and
See, now it gets weird like that. Like the only people that can call me by my government name is my mama and Jay-Z. Like, wait, what? Not your girl, not your girlfriend that you with for 10 years or how many years? She can't go. Oh, they got to call you Papa. I forgot.
And they've been spotted together a lot at industry events over the years. However, since Cassie accused Diddy of all those disturbing things, people have been pointing fingers at Jay-Z as well because of how similar this is to what he's done to all of the women he's been involved with. See, Jay-Z actually came under a lot of heat after he was exposed for forcing Foxy Brown, who was just 15 years old at the time, into a relationship with him in exchange for a Hollywood career.
Allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right. I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce.
Sources also claimed that Jay paid Foxy a bunch of money to keep this little secret, and this was later confirmed by Jay-Z's longtime friend and ex-business partner, Dame Dash, who got very defensive when he was asked about Jay and Foxy's affair.
What age was Foxy Brown signed?
I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
Yeah, but that's.
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I know you. I'm just asking a question.
I'm on the block. I'm responsible.
Why are you getting so mad about it? He said, what age? How you gonna get mad at somebody asking what was the age of someone when they got signed? Like saying, what how old was Bow Wow when he got signed? What was like 10? Okay, cool. Hey, let's keep. How old was Foxy? Well, I wasn't involved in that, man. Hold on, I ain't do nothing. Remember that dude I had on the show when I was on the phone with old boy, and he's like, well, how the fuck he know about that? Hold on, why the fuck he know? See, you guilty. You guilty as fuck. You knew what the fuck they was doing with that little girl. You allegedly knew what they was doing with that little girl. I had nothing to do with that. Fuck that. Why are you asking me? I ain't signed her. I ain't no. Damn, nigga.
Partner Dame Dash, who got very defensive when he was asked about Jay and Foxy's affair.
What age was Foxy Brown signed?
I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
You wasn't paying attention to this. So you running a record label, and someone got signed to the record label that you're running, or a part of, or whatever. You're a part of this crew of people, and someone gets signed, and you don't pay no attention to it. Right? That's where the money is at. Why wouldn't you pay attention to the money?
Yeah, but that's.
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I know you.
Stop
I'm
putting me in
just
that.
asking a
You keep asking
question.
because I'm on the block. I'm responsible for everybody. I don't know
You the
nothing about
boss.
that. I wasn't. Oh, now I'm the boss.
I thought Foxy was like.
Oh, now so I was the boss. Now I'm the boss. You always say you was the boss.
You boss.
I wasn't. Oh, now I'm the boss.
I thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
Was that? Did I sign it? It sounds like you.
All I'm
it
saying
sounds
is
like
in this
you got
industry,
some-
when we live
it
in
seems
these
like
glass
you got.
houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him. Don't ask me his questions. So I'm not taking.
I'm not. Okay.
Y'all can keep asking me
We're
questions.
moving. Hold up. You the boss.
I wasn't. Oh, now I'm the boss.
I thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
Was that? Did I sign it? It sounds like you.
All I'm
it
saying
sounds
is
like
in
you
this
got
industry,
some-
when we live
it
in these
seems
glass
like you got.
houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him. Don't ask me his questions. So I'm not taking.
I'm not. Okay.
Y'all can keep asking me
We're
questions.
moving on.
Y'all keep asking me questions y'all want to ask him because he ain't here. Ask him. I ain't got to do with that, and I don't even know nothing about that. And now I don't even want to remember nothing about that.
Did y'all realize how
Damn, dog. Damn. I don't want to think about what happened to Foxy Brown that you don't even want to remember. You avoiding everything that he just asked you how old the chick was when she got signed. You went on a rampage. This dude got so defensive, jumped out his seat, started sweating, glasses got fogged up and everything.
How similar this is to what Diddy did to Cassie. He started dating her when she was just 19 years old and promised her a career in Hollywood, only for him to put her through pure hell. Oh, but Dame wasn't done yet. See, he went on to spill some more tea about Jay's very weird obsession with younger girls, when he revealed that he made the decision to stop associating himself with Jay when he realized that Jay had no plans of distancing himself from R. Kelly, even after R. Kelly was exposed for being a predator. And for those who don't know, R. Kelly was exposed for lying about Aaliyah's age and marrying her when she was only 15 years old. Now, you would think that after this, Jay-Z would just stop associating with him, but he didn't. He actually joined forces with R. Kelly to release their joint album, The Best of Both Worlds.
But I've been tight about this for years. So to be honest, like if you remember The Best of Both Worlds, you don't see my name on that. You know what I mean? And
your name is not on either album.
Hell no, I never wanted no parts of that. So when Holmes was doing that shit, I was like, bro, you know our homie violated, and he violated my girl. He violated a friend of yours.
And y'all, get this. According to Dame, Jay also wanted to get into a relationship with Aaliyah and even began sending her flowers and inviting her to his parties. But Aaliyah was not interested in Jay because she was already in love with Dame and wanted to be in a relationship with him instead.
I guess Jay was trying to get at her as well. And I didn't know. He was sending flowers and he was courting her.
Because the rumor originally was that you were connected to Jay. Exactly. Jay and I were hanging out a lot. He's my homie. We have a lot of fun together, but we never dated like that.
After Aaliyah's tragic plane crash passing, it was rumored that her death was a sacrificial death orchestrated by higher-ups. See, Aaliyah never actually wanted to be on that plane. She was given a sedative by force and went unconscious. And that's when she was put on the plane without her consent to finish her music video. As if this wasn't bad enough, Jay was also put on blast by Beyonce's bodyguard, Uncle Ron, who revealed that Jay got Beyonce hooked on so that he could control her.
Yeah, Beyonce's on. She's been on him for a long time, and you keep her that way.
Once again, this is very similar to what Diddy did with Cassie. She accused Diddy of filling her up with alcohol, including ketamine and...
It sounds like Jay-Z and Diddy been running the same game. It seems like they are partners in crime, like Batman and Robin. I'm paying close attention to this story tonight, though, y'all.
Ecstasy, causing her to fall into very dangerous addictions that controlled her entire life. What's even crazier is Beyonce met Jay when she was still underage, and he was pushing 30. In fact, Jay-Z revealed this in 2007 in an interview with Charlie Rose, where he said that he and Beyonce met before she was 18, but claims though they met when she was 16 years old, they still waited till she turned 18 before he made a move on her.
How long have you known her? Wow, a long time. How long? 10 years? How long? Wow, a long time. How long? 10 years? Wow, a long time. How long? 10 years? How long? However long she's been recording. That's when I met her.
Well, don't you remember how long it was?
Yeah, when I met her. I mean,
was it 5 years ago? Was it?
I met her 10 years ago.
But did you say to yourself at that time, "Wow"?
That's a fantastic.
And as some of y'all know, Beyonce never really had much of a social life growing up. She was tied into her career from the time she was a child, and her parents were very strict. She only ever had one boyfriend while she was in high school. This means she really barely had any experience with men before she met Jay. And a lot of people believe that this power imbalance is the reason that Beyonce.
All right, salute to who is that skin therapist guru. Salute on you for getting that mod membership. It does come with a mod wrench. I'm gonna give you the mod wrench, but you need to hit up Sapphire on IG. Sapphire, put your IG down there for them to hit you up. And you got about 2 days to get in touch with her. If you haven't, then I'm gonna have to remove it till you get in touch with her to figure out how we do shit around here. But I got you. Salute on you getting that membership. I appreciate you getting that mod membership. Let's get to the next video, y'all. Let's continue this whole. So who y'all thinking now? Who is worse right now? Who y'all thinking? Y'all still thinking Diddy, or y'all thinking I don't know, Jay-Z getting kind of loose? Let's get to part 3 of that damn story. Let's get to part 3, y'all. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let's go. All right.
Couldn't bring herself to divorce him after he cheated on her. He's the only man she's known since she was a teenager.
I feel like she never got to experience life with the different types of people, and the fact that he was so old, low key, I feel like the only way she expresses herself is through her music.
So, as y'all can see, Jay-Z and Diddy have been in this together for a very long time. They've both been and exploiting young girls for years now, but it's all being exposed because of Cassie's lawsuit. Kanye West also seemingly hinted at Jay unaliving people in order to do his dirty work and not be revealed for it.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
I got it 50-50 right now. Jay-Z and Diddy. Who is worse for the industry? Jay-Z and Diddy. It's 50-50. They fight neck and neck right now, y'all. Get the votes up.
You see, it ain't no name I won't name. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah. I'm a Christian too.
Michael Jordan. What about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. Y'all puppies, y'all little boozy, none of these names, none of these people, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want.
Jaguar Wright also talked about Jay-Z and Diddy's very bizarre relationship a few days ago, and she said Jay-Z is the actual kingpin of this whole thing, and that he's much worse than Diddy. According to Jaguar, the only reason why Jay-Z hasn't been caught yet is because he's much smarter than Diddy and does things a little more carefully.
Sean Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
This been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 fucking years. He's fucking worse.
Jaguar also said she believes the lawsuit and the allegations that have been slapped against Diddy have the potential of exposing Jay-Z for who he truly is.
PPD trial has the potential to force Sean Combs to finally be honest about some things that he hasn't been honest about, which could create great leverage for knocking that big lip camel face back into the oblivion in the depths of hell where he came from.
Now, as usual, people had a whole lot to say about this, and they went in on Jay-Z. Like this person who said, Jay-Z does such nasty things, it's honestly sickening. And even more sickening to know that Beyonce has teamed up with him and will stay with him no matter what happens in their relationship. Another person said, Jay-Z needs to be investigated for messing around with Foxy Brown while she was 15 years of age. Keep in mind, Foxy said it out of her own mouth. But now I want to know your thoughts on this whole mess. Do y'all think Jay-Z really helped Diddy in and exploiting young girls in the industry? And do you think Diddy's downfall is also going to lead to Jay-Z's dirty secrets getting exposed?
Do y'all feel like this is about to happen? Do y'all feel like Jay-Z might be next? Could Jay-Z be on the chopping block? We got almost 1,900 people in here, and we only got 555 votes. Man, come on, y'all. There's no way we don't have already 900 votes. I need everybody to hit that vote. I mean, that like, I said votes. Likes. I don't know what the fuck I said votes. We got 555 likes on this video, man. Get these motherfucking likes up, man. I don't know why y'all in here if y'all ain't liking the video, man. Come on, get the likes up. Let's continue this though. We fixing to continue these videos. Like I said, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. So let's continue this. Let's continue, gang.
I'm trying to tell you the truth, but the truth sometimes it hurts. Right. It hurts people and they don't want to hear that shit. But I'm trying to tell you, nigga asked me could he take me shopping, and it fucked me up because I'm looking like, what the fuck did this nigga just say? I want to take you shopping. I got a bankroll out this motherfucker. I want to take you shopping. Why? Because when you walk around looking so motherfucking good, I want to feel like that.
Beyonce and then Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done.
Want to take him back? What you gonna do? What you gonna do for him, Jay? I want to take him back a little bit. Damn, man. Put your Rockefeller sign on the city, nigga.
50 is not relenting in pressing Diddy's neck, and he has dropped even more bombshell allegations that suggest Diddy might be in cahoots with Jay-Z, and they are covering each other's crimes. Jay-Z and Diddy have had a solid relationship for decades, further strengthened by the fact that they are both billionaire music moguls. But industry insiders like 50 have called both out for stepping over others, taking out rivals, and sacrificing their peers to get on top. Some people even believe Hav and Diddy's relationship is deeper than just platonic, and they continue to support each other because they both have dirty skeletons to hide. But wait up, are Jay-Z and Diddy really covering up each other's crimes? And what is this rumor about them having a more intimate relationship than we know? Well, it's tea time.
When you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January.
He says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying. It's like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like,
50 Cent has never had a good thing to say about Diddy in their decades of on and off, well-documented beef. The beef got more intense after Cassie dropped a lawsuit against Diddy that came with a trigger warning and accused Diddy of SA, trafficking, and physical and emotional abuse. Since Cassie's jaw-dropping lawsuit, 50 has intensified his efforts in roasting Diddy. First, he made a pitch to produce a documentary on Diddy. Although the pitch seemed like 50 was goofing about initially, Page 6 reported that 50 is developing a documentary on Diddy about the SA allegations Diddy has faced from Cassie and other women. In one post, he layered Diddy's face with R. Kelly's in a video with R. Kelly's "Did You Ever Think" track playing in the background. Fifth captioned it, "Diddy Do It, Coming Soon." He also proposed an alternative title, "Surviving P. Diddy," similar to Lifetime's "Surviving R. Kelly." 50 also dropped his 2 cents on Diddy's legal troubles in a now-deleted Instagram post. No, he will be fine. He has so much money. When his corporate partners pull out, he will just reach in his pockets and make it happen. You saw how fast he paid Cassie. He's a real billionaire. He has you money, guys. So you. In another post, 50 called himself the best producer for creating a docuseries on Diddy. "I thought Diddy was a billionaire music mogul. If he's smart, he will file bankruptcy now. Anyone with real money knows why I'm saying this. I'm the best producer for the job, guys. Here come the receipts." Then, just hours after Diddy temporarily stepped down as the chairman of Revolt, 50 hopped on Twitter to troll him again by offering to buy Revolt from him. He posted, "I'll buy that from you, Playboy, for the low, because you know Cadillac and AT&T gonna pull out. I'll give you a few dollars for it now. Sell it to me, then we can be friends. I'm serious. Call my phone." Fans were in Fifth's comments going wild. 50 has been waiting for this moment for a very long time, and I'm here for it. If you need a meme, I got you, Fifth. I'm more interested in the documentary you're going to do about the situation. You're the only one who can pull it off. I don't know what's crumbling faster, the US dollar or Diddy. I mean, for all we know, 50 is just trolling. But 50 does have so many critically acclaimed TV shows and documentaries, like Power and Hip Hop Homicides, under his belt. So, we're keeping our ears peeled back for any moves 50 makes regarding that situation. Meanwhile,
Man, do y'all think 50 gonna really do the damn docu-series Surviving Diddy? Do y'all really think he gonna go through with that shit? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. 50 be trolling. He be trolling a lot, but let's get to part 2 of this damn story. Let's get to part 2. We gonna see if he gonna do it. But we gonna continue to do our Surviving Diddy series and Surviving Hove.
Between Jay-Z and Diddy. Diddy recently said in a post that the only 2 people allowed to call him by his government name, Sean, are his mom and Jay-Z. Diddy also still has a photo of Jay-Z on his website and has praised Jay for filling the shoes of Biggie and Tupac. In 2022, Tidal hosted a Twitter space to celebrate Biggie's 50th birthday. When the conversation shifted toward how the loss of Biggie and Pac affected the rap scene, Diddy started praising Jay for holding up the culture. "Bro, you filled them shoes though. You came in and we definitely give thanks. You definitely came, and I just know how much Big really looked up to Jay." When Jay partnered with the NFL, resulting in people dragging him for betraying the community, Diddy was one of the people who came to support him publicly. He hopped on Instagram to say, "Hov is one of the greatest to ever do it. He has been there for more than anybody from the hip-hop culture, including me. He has always been so selfless and fights for other people. We as a people cannot be divided and conquered at this time." In general, it seems like Diddy looks up to Jay-Z and is very proud to be friends with him. And Jay returns the sentiment. He narrated the video montage for Diddy's Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2022 BET Awards, describing Diddy as an inspiration to young Black kids from humble beginnings. Hov also explained Diddy's impact on the culture as invaluable and vital. It's all very touching on the surface, but some artists see right through the BS. Kanye West, for example, was once caught on camera talking about how Diddy, Jay, and Beyonce are controlled by the Hollywood elites. He said he could never be controlled like them, and he could say whatever he wanted without fear because he never killed anyone. 50 also has issues with Diddy and Jay and sees them both as part of the evil Hollywood machinery that takes advantage of people and spits them out. 50 has accused Jay of buying his way into the industry. He also claimed that Jay had no musical talent, as he only began winning Grammys after he got with Beyonce. In an interview with XXL for their 20th anniversary issue, Fifth said, "Even Jay-Z's career, you can look at that and say, the association to Beyonce is when he started to receive the 16, 17 Grammys since he's been with Beyonce. And you go, prior to that, he had one. And he wasn't capping. The first Grammy Hov won was the 1998 Best Rap Album for his LP, Hard Knock Life. He didn't win another Grammy until 2004.
That's true. Jay-Z wasn't popping like that And this is what they were trying to orchestrate for Aaliyah, but Beyonce was ready to take the bait. Aaliyah was not going for that shit, so they got rid of Aaliyah, and then the birth of Beyonce, you know what I'm saying, superstar status. Then Jay-Z y'all forget, before all this Beyonce shit, Jay-Z really was not that guy to me. This is my opinion. To me, he wasn't that guy. The Beyonce move put both of them over the top, because if you go back, Aaliyah and Amy Winehouse were more talented than Beyonce, but they took both of them out. Stay woke.
When he and Beyonce won Best R&B Song for their hit, Crazy in Love. Since then, Hav has gotten 22 more awards, making him the most Grammy-awarded hip-hop artist of all time, a spot he shares with Kanye West. 50 has also pointed out how weird it was that Jay-Z refers to himself as Jesus. In a 2009 chat with Rolling Stone, 50 called out Jay, saying, "He has a king complex. He thinks he's effing Jesus. This Jehovah BS." He also accused Jay of betraying people closest to him, like former Rockefeller artist Beanie Sigel, saying he didn't have their interests in mind. He was just doing what he had to do for himself. But it's not just 50 who thinks Jay-Z sacrificed others to achieve his selfish goals. Jaguar Wright also believes that Jay has done some sinister things behind the scenes to people in his inner circle.
The first time I ever saw Jay-Z or even heard him spit a rhyme was at an MC battle, street battle in New York. But he didn't show up as Jay-Z. He didn't show up as the hottest rapper on the street. He showed up as that was with Big L.
Rest
For
in
those
peace.
of you,
Rest in peace, Big L.
rest in peace, Big L. That was the
Dopest.
sensei.
One of the dopest. Yes.
Big L was who put Jay-Z on.
Without question.
And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, Jay-Z. And then, you know, he starts clienteling with Tupac and clienteling with Biggie and doing songs with Biggie and building a working, you know, camaraderie with Honeycombs and AKA Diddy. And
Why do you give him the honeycombs? Why do you give him honeycombs?
because he smacks so sweet. That side of my anyway.
Man. Honeycombs, because he's so sweet. Honeycombs, because he's so sweet. Is Diddy sweet, y'all? Do y'all feel like Diddy's sweet? I don't know, man. Diddy is a little fluffy. Let's keep it a buck. Let's get to part 3 of this story. He is a little fluffy. He doing a lot of fluffy stuff, like 50 said. He do a whole lot of fluffy stuff. Let's keep it a buck.
And then, you know, he starts clienteling with Tupac and clienteling with Biggie and doing songs with Biggie and building a working, you know, camaraderie with Honeycombs and AKA Diddy. And
Why do you give him the honeycombs? Why do you give him honeycombs?
because he smacks so sweet. That side of my anyway. I think everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. Like, I don't if you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner, but to do it the way he did it, it's malicious. But maybe that was because he was a girl that didn't want you.
Oh.
For example, Jaguar pointed out how crazy it was that Big L put Jay on and then died mysteriously. And it was only after that Jay's career took off. Another artist that comes to mind is Coolio, who died last year. Rumors have it that Coolio was in the middle of writing a tell-all book about certain industry giants like Diddy and Jay-Z, so they had to take him out. Now, according to official records, Coolio died from undiagnosed heart conditions, and his family also confirmed that he had some underlying health issues. That didn't stop people from peddling the idea that Coolio died as a result of certain people wanting him to keep quiet. Jaguar has made similar accusations against Diddy. She talked about how everyone who was at Uptown Records with Diddy has died under mysterious circumstances, or almost died. People like Andre Harrell, Kim Porter, Al B. Shore, Tupac, Biggie, and so on are some names on a list longer than LeBron's arms. But don't take Jaguar's word for it. Uncle Ron, someone even closer to Diddy, also believes Diddy played a part in Biggie's death. He claimed Diddy offered him $30,000 to off Biggie, but he refused to do it.
I was offered $30,000 to perform a hit on Biggie Smalls. March 1st of 1997, I was approached by Diddy to perform a hit on one of his artists. Finding out that he wanted all the rights to all his catalogs, I turned him down because I also found out that very night that Biggie had plans of leaving Bad Boy. Biggie should have never been in California for promoting the album.
His refusal,
What y'all think about that? This man said he was offered some bread to perform a hit on Biggie, allegedly. Do y'all feel like that's true or false? Let me know in the chat.
according to him, made Diddy look out for other opportunities to take Biggie out. He further said Diddy had intel that could have prevented Biggie's death, but he did nothing about it because he wanted Biggie gone. On top of that, Uncle Ron said he believed the bullet that took Biggie out was actually meant for Diddy. Similarly, Uncle Ron, who briefly worked as Beyonce's bodyguard, claimed that Jay and Beyonce ruined many people to get to where they are today.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people. Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you. That's how hateful you guys are.
Man. Do y'all believe that man on all that stuff he been saying? Because he been saying he's gonna, so he gonna drop some gems for a minute, and he knows so much about these people. They didn't put a hit out on like this. Whoa. So let's go. Let's get back to this Jay-Z talk, man. We got to get back to this Jay-Z talk. Let's go.
So left. You want to know what makes Diddy being publicly shamed like this so left?
What's that?
Sean Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
He's smarter. He's patient. He's not sloppy. This pussy been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the guillotine for 30 fucking years.
See, I ain't gonna play the music to go with it, but yeah, y'all know what it is, man. They saying Jay-Z was putting hits out on his people. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a song on the rest of that, so we're not gonna play that song. But do y'all believe Jay-Z was a part of Big L's sacrifice and all these other artists' sacrifices? They saying Jay-Z was out there pulling them Diddy strings. Was Jay-Z out here pulling them Diddy strings? Let's continue. Let's talk about Jay-Z. We not done talking about Hove. We are not done. We got 1,900 people in here, y'all. Get them likes up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
I read a very disturbing blind item last week about a young artist who was abused, sold, and blacklisted from the music industry. The original guess for the blind item was that it was allegedly about Ashanti, Irv Gotti, Ray J, and Diddy, and Jennifer Lopez. But you guys have all commented that it makes much more sense if the artist was allegedly Tierra Marie, who was signed to Jay-Z's record label when she was 16 years old. And she was on Love and Hip Hop, and then she just disappeared. So I'm going to reread this blind item with the new names in place, and let's see if this makes more sense. In the wake of the passing of Aaliyah, certain record producers were looking for someone else who could step into her shoes in more ways than one. As I have told you before, Aaliyah was SA'd as a minor by several producers and was treated like a piece of meat to be bought and sold by different producers up until the time that she passed away. A couple of years after she passed away, a fairly large record producer started making some calls about a singer he had working out of his studio. She was 15 and eager, and soon different label heads were scouting her. And this is allegedly Tierra Marie. When they heard her voice and then saw how she looked, they started scouting her even harder. She was sleeping with one of the producers, the one who made the initial calls. And I don't know who this is. You guys can take a guess. Soon, she was sold to this pseudo corn star and celebrity sibling. Can also take a guess at that one. He loves controlling vulnerable women. It is his specialty. Anyway, he started controlling the career of this singer. He brought her to the attention of this A-plus list rapper and mogul, allegedly Jay-Z. And he signed her to a deal. By the time all of the ink was dry, she was just shy of being legal. But that didn't stop the mogul. He liked to sample the new talent. He was sampling her on a fairly regular basis, but he was also involved with the current A-plus list singer who was in his face every day. And this could allegedly be Beyonce. Our brand new signee did fairly well. Her first record sold a decent number of copies and she had some quality singles. The thing is, though, that corn star in charge of her career was feuding with the mogul and told the mogul he would not be allowed to hook up with the singer again. I assume he thought the mogul would think she was something special. Apparently not as special as the current A-plus lister, because the new signee was dropped and the word was put out on the street. No record deals for her from any label. When someone ignored the edict, they were paid a visit. If the visits were ignored, then other steps were taken. This was a total lockdown of a career that lasted almost a decade. The corn star cost his client her singing career, but he didn't care because he was with so many different women who were all earning for him that she was just a drop in the bucket. Lately, the singer has come back into the spotlight, and apparently she is now allowed to record and is starting to make a name for herself again. And again, this is allegedly Tierra Marie, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. What do you guys think?
What do y'all think about that? Tierra Marie and Jay-Z has gotten away with a lot of shit. Jay-Z just gotten away. He's gotten away with a lot of shit. Let's keep it a buck. This dude continuously has been with on Epstein Island, been with the younger women, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. He done groomed, allegedly.
But Tierra isn't the only young woman Jay-Z was accused of grooming. He was allegedly involved with Foxy Brown when she was just 14, and he also met Beyonce when she was 16, and he was 28. There have also been rumors circulating for years that Jay-Z was involved in Aaliyah's death because she rejected his advances. We know that Jay-Z was very close with R. Kelly, and according to Aaliyah's ex Dame Dash, even after Jay found out about Kelly essaying Aaliyah and illegally marrying her at 15, he refused to cut ties with him.
It already destroyed, but then years later they tried to do the tour.
Every time Aaliyah attended these industry parties, Jay-Z was around. However, no matter how hard he tried, Aaliyah liked Dame Dash, so Jay allegedly decided Beyonce should take Aaliyah's spot. Around this time, Jay-Z also started feuding with Dame, and it all culminated in 2001 when Aaliyah tragically passed away in a plane crash in the Bahamas. That same year, Jay and Beyonce made their relationship public, and less than a year later, Jay-Z released his joint album with R. Kelly, Best of Both Worlds. Now, after R. Kelly's crimes were exposed, Jay-Z's PR team allegedly worked hard to bury all traces of their friendship. However, people who were there to witness all this, like Jaguar Wright, refused to be silenced.
And he was working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. You know, they made all those records together. They both were the leader. They shared so much in common. Whoever talks about best of both worlds, best of both worlds. Nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about this either.
Nobody talks about that project.
It's smooth on the run.
Jaguar claimed that Jay-Z was jealous that Aaliyah picked Dame Dash. And keep in mind that Jaguar appeared as a background singer on Jay-Z's MTV Unplugged in 2001. The same year Aaliyah died and when Jay-Z was recording Best of Both Worlds with R. Kelly. So she must have witnessed a lot.
It's like we're recording this video, choking on. I don't know what's going on with those.
By the way, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah... Can I get your autograph? By the way, wasn't this all
So let me ask y'all something. Do y'all feel like Aaliyah was taken out for Beyonce to blossom? That's the part I want to play on that one. Do y'all feel like Aaliyah was taken out so that Beyonce would blossom and Beyonce's career would flourish? I mean, to be real, Beyonce ain't talented to me. I mean, she can sing, but I'm just gonna be honest and I'm gonna say she was nowhere near as talented as Aaliyah. I feel like Aaliyah was way more talented. And I feel like Beyonce wanted to be Aaliyah.
I gotta pull myself together because I really want to do this video because it's a part of the story that involves Dame Dash and Jay-Z and R. Kelly, and I don't think that a lot of people have told this part of the story, and if they have, I haven't told this part of the story, and I would like to. So please, y'all, bear with me today because this is a really tough video for me to get out, but I feel like it's really important. Many of us already know that R. Kelly married 15-year-old Aaliyah when he was 27 years old, but a lot of people don't know the reason behind the marriage.
Hip-hop star R. Kelly did indeed marry his protege, the 15-year-old singer Aaliyah Houghton.
Now, the reason for the marriage is not because he was in love with the child star Aaliyah. It was because he had allegedly gotten her pregnant while producing her debut album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
During this trial, one of R. Kelly's former tour managers testified that he is the one who personally bribed a government official to get a fake ID for Aaliyah, saying that she was 18 years old when she was really 15. Why did he do that? Because R. Kelly reportedly wanted to marry her. That's what this man testified. And he said that R. Kelly wanted to marry her because he had gotten Aaliyah pregnant. And he wanted to be able to legally authorize an abortion for her as a minor at just 15 years old. And he also wanted to protect himself from prosecution.
I know we all may be somewhat familiar with that, but I feel like I could not speak on the part of the story that needs to be told or that I feel like I would like to tell without touching on that briefly. And after all of that trauma that she experienced with R. Kelly, Aaliyah still went on to be successful, hugely successful.
Title album coming out. We just heard that you have been confirmed Matrix 2 and the Matrix 3.
I feel so blessed because everything that I've always wanted is happening to me. And I just feel like I have so many places to go and so many things to enjoy.
So Aaliyah's at the height of her career. She's about to drop her self-titled album, Aaliyah, and everybody wants her. That's what's going on here. Everybody wants to be with Aaliyah. They want her on their arm, including Jay-Z. Follow me, y'all, because we finna go on a ride with this one.
The rumor originally was that you were connected to Jay.
Exactly. Jay and I were hanging out a lot. He's my homie. We have a lot of fun together, but we never dated like that.
I'm believing. So you have a boyfriend in your life?
It's personal life. That's the personal life. I don't really discuss it. It's hard. When you're in this business, you become a public figure. You know what I mean? And everything you do belongs to the public, and that's fine. But there's parts that you want to keep for you.
So we have Jay-Z, and then we have Dame Dash, who are best friends and business partners over Rockefeller Records. Then we have Jay-Z, Aaliyah, and Dame Dash. And this was the beginning of the end of a lot of things for Rockefeller, for Aaliyah's life, for their friendship. And we're going to get more into that in the next video.
Man. Aaliyah. Now that was the one. To me, that was gonna be the queen. That was the one of one. But you know, I mean, they had to do what they had to do. She was not trying to bend or fold to the industry's demands, and they did what they had to do to get her the fuck up out of here. Let's continue that story.
Okay, so this is part 2 on the Aaliyah story. If you haven't checked out part 1, please check it out because don't get the comment on here if you didn't check out part 1 because that's going to lay the foundation for this video. So we got Jay-Z and Dame Dash who are currently in partnership with Rockefeller Records and best friends, and then we have Aaliyah. So it looks like to me that Aaliyah was mutual friends with like everybody at this point in time. In this photo, I believe she is 21 years old. And she's 21, something like that. But Dame and Jay-Z are around like 28. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, Dame admitted that he and Aaliyah, although they were dating at the time of her untimely demise, initially they were just friends. They didn't mean or intend on falling in love. It just happened. Well, during this time that they are dating, in the beginning of their dating stage, Jay-Z is still actively pursuing Aaliyah.
Because Jay was trying to get at her as well. And I didn't know. He was sending flowers and he was courting her.
Because the rumor originally was that you were connected to Jay. Exactly. Jay and I were hanging out a lot. He's my homie. We have a lot of fun together, but we never dated like that.
So when we cut the shit, Aaliyah chose us. She chose Dame Dash. And I personally believe that was the beginning of the end of Rockefeller Records because Jay-Z was actively pursuing Aaliyah at the same time. So at this point, Jay-Z is moving really funny and they start having Rockefeller meetings without Dame Dash knowing.
Parent company Def Jam accusing executives of trying to cut him out.
This is treachery. I'm telling you, I'm sick of this. I see all of y'all yesterday. Why nobody told me about a marketing plan about Jay-Z? How do y'all call a meeting about Jay-Z without Rockefeller? There ain't even nobody from Rockefeller in here. We're gonna reschedule. What the fuck you mean you're gonna reschedule? What you mean you're gonna reschedule? You get the fuck out. You're not a leader. You don't know shit about my culture. You don't know shit about Jay.
Dame Dash has no idea that Jay-Z is actually behind this at the time. He's the one who's orchestrating these secret meetings, and he was even doing secret performances behind Dame Dash's back.
So they trying to take our franchise from us. You know about the Scarface party and all that? No. Jay's performing for that? Yeah, he performed for Jay.
In the midst of all this chaos, Aaliyah tragically passes away.
The plane crash that killed a rising star in the world of music and film. Reaction today after Aaliyah and 8 others were killed when their plane went down.
Aaliyah passes away tragically in 2001 and mysteriously, may I add. And in 2002, immediately after that, Jay-Z partners up with R. Kelly for the album The Best of Both Worlds. But not just an album, also a tour. 5 months, may I add. 5 months after her untimely tragic demise.
Just the idea of having a whole album with myself and R. Kelly was just an amazing prospect. Best of Both World tours come to a city near you.
Best of Both Worlds, t-shirts, draws, condoms, everything.
How do you deal with that when someone you respect does that you don't with at all? You got to remember, once I knew Aaliyah, I knew everything. So yeah, if me and you cool, and you know that I got a girl that your man, and I tell you, when you like, you gonna still work with him, what you gonna feel? So what you think?
I hope y'all picking up what I'm saying without saying it. And if y'all want part 3, just let me know down below. And
Man. Jay-Z been a monster, bro. This dude Jay-Z been a snake. He been a monster. Him and Diddy playing the same game. Him and Diddy is playing the same game. I'm keeping this shit all the way a buck, man. Diddy and Jay-Z is playing the same game. Let's go.
okay, y'all. So this is part 3. Please check out part 1 and 2 so y'all can pick up what I'm putting down. It's going to lay the foundation for this video to make sense. So it's the year 2000, and Aaliyah has been nominated for 73 awards. She is at the height of her career, okay? March 2000, she stars in Romeo Must Die, and she's also on the soundtrack. In October of that same year, she had began filming Queen of the Damned. So I believe it's safe to say if there was anyone who was going to be the queen of R&B or at the top, it would have been Aaliyah. She was on that trajectory. As a matter of fact, I am going to say there was no competition for Aaliyah at this point in time. And you may be thinking, well, what about Beyonce? Well, let me remind you what Beyonce was doing in the year 2000. Beyonce was in the group Destiny's Child when there were 4 members, and later that year they had went to 3. So Beyonce was not even considered the lead singer of the group at this time. This is when they were saying, they were being asked in interviews, was Beyonce the lead singer? And she would say, no, we're all equal in the group. If y'all was around that time, then y'all know what I'm saying is true. So from what I can see, Jay-Z always had power couple dreams. But if y'all remember, Aaliyah chose Dame Dash, and Jay-Z and Beyonce go public with their relationship that same year. Now let's bring this all together. So 5 years after the relationship with Aaliyah and R. Kelly, Jay-Z and Dame Dash began courting Aaliyah at the same time. Aaliyah's at the pinnacle of her career. She chooses Dame over Jay, and then Jay sets his eyes on Beyonce. This is all within the same time frame. August 23rd, 2001, Aaliyah begins filming the music video for her third single on her self-titled album, Aaliyah, which is her third album at this time. Interesting fact is that they began filming this music video in Miami, Florida.
Stop it, stop it. This is Eric Foreman. I can know Eric Foreman. He's a star. He's a rock star. And anyway, they've had enough shine. Now it's back to me. So you get me while the wind is blowing so you get my drama.
I don't want to play the damn music, so let's continue.
I have wondered for years if they began filming the video in Miami, Florida, how and why did they ever go to the Bahamas?
You were in love with her?
Yeah, completely.
What was your last conversation with her?
I didn't want her to do the video.
Which video?
She was shooting a video in Miami, and I had my son and my nephews with me, and she was very supportive. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna come down there. I'll bring the kids, make a vacation, work the whole nine.
Remember she used to babysit you?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Now, y'all let me know if y'all want a part 4, because, baby, we got more to unpack. I got more clips, and I just don't feel like I'm done with the story yet. But comment part 4 if y'all want.
Man. We almost got 2,000 people in here, y'all. Make sure you smash that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, man. We not done over here, man. We are not done. I need y'all to smash the like button though to continue this. Let's go.
I'm cracking up at this comment, but let's get right back into it. Okay, so year 2000, September 7th, 2000, to be exact. This is a picture of Aaliyah with Destiny's Child, the remaining 3 members of Destiny's Child. This same year, Destiny's Child went from a 4-member group to a 3-member group. Aaliyah is working on her second movie that she's starring in, which is Queen of the Damned. She's nominated for 73 awards. And on this day in particular, she's nominated for 7 awards for the VMAs. She ends up taking home 2 of those awards. So I'm not trying to compare their careers, but there are commonalities here that I want to bring attention to so that we can understand the dynamics of Aaliyah at the time and Beyonce at the time, where Jay-Z falls into that and why Rockefeller ended up breaking up over Aaliyah, in my opinion. Now, in this clip I'm about to play, Beyonce is 18 years old. This, like I said, September 7, 2000. Beyonce is 18 years old. Aaliyah is 21 years old.
What's up? What's up? This is Beyonce on the red carpet with one of the hottest female artists out here, Miss Aaliyah. How you doing, girl?
It's so good to see you.
You too. She's just looking fabulous. What are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing Gucci shoes, Gucci. Got a little Indian jewelry working.
Oh, that is hot. All right. Now you've been working it with these movies. Were you nervous?
Very nervous, but I'm real happy. It's something I've wanted for a long time, so finally make that transition. It's great.
So I played that to say that during this time, Beyonce and Aaliyah weren't even getting compared because Beyonce was in a group. Aaliyah was already so accomplished at this point in time. From my understanding, Beyonce has said on numerous occasions that she looked up to Aaliyah, which made sense. So Aaliyah's dating Dame, Beyonce's dating Jay, and secretly behind closed doors, Jay-Z is orchestrating meetings to try to separate himself from Dame and Rockefeller.
It's just growing, and sometimes growing means growing apart. It's part of life. It's a part of growing up.
You know what's crazy about that meeting? In my heart, I had no idea that Jay set that meeting up, that he set that meeting.
I'm skipping around a little bit, but the question that still remains unanswered to this day, 20 some odd years later, is whose idea was it to take a video, Rock the Boat specifically, that was filmed 80% in Miami, Florida, that has white sand beaches, clear water, everything that was needed for this video. Whose idea was it to take it from Miami to the Bahamas unnecessarily, in my opinion? Well, that decision was made by Hype Williams. who has never publicly spoke out about this situation. Every time someone asks him a question about it, he says, out of respect for Aaliyah, he doesn't want to say anything. Well, why not? Because we would like to know, but whatever. Did y'all know that even the underwater scene in Rock the Boat was filmed at the University of Miami in their swimming pool? So again, why did they need to go to the Bahamas?
We're here in the Bahamas now, after the difficult scene, the underwater scene. It was actually fun. I like to swim. I've always been a kid that like, water in the pool, mind you, that kind of work. But had a little bit of difficulty at first with the breath regulator. Just couldn't handle it. Had a few moments of panic with that. You have to really take the time out to teach your body how to breathe underwater. So we let go of that. So I ended up having to hold my breath and shoot the scenes. And it was difficult. It was 15 feet deep, so there was a lot of pressure. And but it was worth it because we got some really pretty shots out of it. And now we're here in fun and sun in the Bahamas.
So on top of them being in the Bahamas for no reason to begin with, Aaliyah had reservations about getting on that raggedy, janky-ass plane. Lenny Kravitz allegedly offered his plane, his private jet, to Aaliyah. And Hype Williams put his old raggedy ass on that plane and put Aaliyah on the raggedy plane that caused her untimely demise. Things that make you say, right?
Boarding the fatal flight. He said when she actually saw the plane, she said, I don't like this plane. He said, I was like, well, don't get on it. But she was like, I gotta go because I got work to do. Always working, y'all. She was. But he said what he was more tight about was that he had
Get the likes up, y'all. Smash that like button.
heard that Lenny Kravitz had offered her a jet and Hype Williams took that jet. So he said that's what really made him mad about the whole situation when he heard about that. He said, but you can ask Hype about that.
What y'all think? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling part 5. I'll see y'all over there. But give me a minute, y'all, because I got a couple clients I got to get through first.
Get the likes up, y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Do me that favor, man, because I believe we be having some dope ass shit we be talking about over here, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like we got the dopest content on YouTube, man. We be going in and we be finding everything over here. Salute to the gang, man. Get the likes up. Let's go.
Yes, so in the book Baby Girl, it was written that Aaliyah was given a pill to calm her nerves, and it relaxed her so much that she could not even walk on the plane herself. Now, they said that she did willingly take the pill. However, she was so relaxed that they had to carry her on the plane. Now, to me, that says a whole lot there just by itself. But I want y'all to look at what they did to Dame Dash. Now, I'm not defending anybody outside of Aaliyah. And this is the story that I'm telling here. I'm not saying that Dame was in the right, because I also feel like he was a little old too. Everybody was a little too old, but that's just my opinion. I do feel as if, though, his intentions were not malicious towards her like other people. But the way the media tried to destroy this man after her passing, as if he did not just lose not only his best friend, his business partner, the love of his life, like he lost so much in a short amount of time. And the media just kept making him out to be a madman. Like he didn't have the right to be upset. Like he didn't have the right to call these people out. Like he didn't have the right to speak about how he was feeling and how none of this made sense. They tried to silence him. I remember every time I would see Dame being interviewed, it was always like he was lashing out. And so I really couldn't hear what he was saying. But now I'm older, I see why he was so upset, and he had every right to be that upset. But let me play y'all this clip real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Dame is abrasive. Dame burned a lot of bridges.
I burned bridges so I don't have to go back.
I think the Dame is bitter now because Jay-Z is a fully megastar brand, married to Beyonce. Aaliyah is gone.
Will you please let Aaliyah rest? Will you let her die?
Is it making sense now? I know it took 5 videos, but I hope y'all heard what Wendy said. And if y'all didn't, start the video from the top, because it's all coming together, okay? And it's right there. It's in black and white.
Everything that scared me is losing people I love, and everyone that I really love, I've lost. So what it's made me be the animal that I am is that I don't want to sit down and think about the things that are hurting me.
Make sure y'all smash the like button. What y'all think about this, man? Let me know in the crowd what y'all thinking about this.
Your secrets are about things you don't express to people. When it comes to feelings, you don't get to go around the feelings, you have to go through them.
Question.
And Hal was right, because this man lost not only the love of his life, Aaliyah, he lost his best friend. He was betrayed by Jay-Z in real time. Aaliyah passed away August 25th, 2001. 5 months later is when Jay-Z announced his collaboration with R. Kelly, which he knew Dame Dash, they were literally beefing over Aaliyah. He knew this because that was his best friend. By March of 2002, Jay-Z and R. Kelly released Best of Both Worlds, and they immediately began. Now, this is interesting too, y'all, because it says here that they started working on Unfinished Business in 2001. And it was released in 2004, but as y'all can see here, that's not even, they don't even have that listed for the first album. So we don't know when they started beginning working on that. So that could have been a long time. We don't know. And by 2004, Jay-Z was appointed the president of Def Jam. So all of this happened in a very short amount of time, and everybody just wanted poor Dame Dash to just get over it. Like, how?
Man. Jay-Z is one of the ultimate snakes in the hip-hop industry. We got 2,000 people in here, y'all. Make sure y'all smash the like button as you enter the live. Make sure you hit that like button as you enter the live. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. Because Diddy also been doing some fugazi shit. Let's get to Diddy. Man. What Diddy got going on?
Y'all, why am I just now learning that Lori Harvey used to be close to Diddy's ex Kim Porter and even called her mama? So you know how there have been rumors going around for a long time that Lori dated both Diddy and his son Justin. Well, it turns out that that wasn't even the messiest part of Lori's involvement with the Combs family. And reports recently surfaced how Lori used to hang out with Kim Porter all the time, and Kim treated Lori like she was her daughter. And yet, just months after Kim mysteriously died of pneumonia, Lori was spotted getting all cozy with Diddy. Now, she later denied she dated both father and son, but she technically never denied dating just the father. But the fact that she called Kim mama and then hooked up with Diddy as soon as Kim died is giving me weird vibes, honestly, because how sick do you have to be to do that? Oh, and by the way, Diddy just broke his silence on being sued by multiple women for SA. And well, his response is exactly what we expected from him. But let me break it down for y'all, because this tea is getting hotter by the minute. Okay, so let me be first to catch you up to speed on what's going on with all these lawsuits against Diddy. So far, 4 SA lawsuits have been filed against Diddy and his companies, and the youngest alleged victim is just 17 years old. Now, as soon as this latest lawsuit was filed, Diddy shared a post on Instagram saying he's had enough of people smearing his name and he plans to fight for the truth. He wrote, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character and destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." But doesn't this remind you of the time that R. Kelly did an interview with Gayle King, swearing up and down all those girls were out to get him?
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I got 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career.
Y'all, Diddy literally stole R. Kelly's whole flow, word for word, bar for bar. Anyways, this truth Diddy says he wants to fight for is going to be very hard for him to prove, because on top of all these disgusting allegations of SA and trafficking, he's also facing rumors of involvement in the murders of multiple people, including his ex and mother of his 3 kids, Kim Porter. So you've all heard by now that there's a lot of speculation that Kim was poisoned, and even her ex-husband, Albie Shore, publicly called her death a murder. But I also want to talk about how Kim was surrounded by a bunch of fake friends and snakes who were plotting on her downfall. One of them allegedly being none other than Miss Lori Harvey. Rumors about Lori hooking up with Diddy first popped up in early 2019, just months after Kim passed, the first week of March 2019. So this is just a little over 3 months after Kim Porter's funeral. Diddy and Lori attended a reggae music festival in Miami together. By the way, Lori was 22 at the time and Diddy was 50. After a video of Lori and Diddy from the music festival started circulating on social media, Lori's rep told TMZ that Lori is definitely not dating Diddy. But during the summer of 2019, Lori and Diddy were spotted invited on multiple dates, including this time they went out for a late night walk in NYC. And then in July 2019, a source confirmed to Hollywood Life that Diddy and Lori were getting close and claimed that Lori helped Diddy deal with the aftermath of Kim's death. Yeah, right. The source shared that Lori was also grieving because she was close to Kim, but the insider insisted Lori and Diddy were.
Man, so she didn't smash son and daddy. She done made her way through the family, allegedly. Allegedly, she done made her rounds around the family. Steve, what you got going on, Steve? Because your daughter loose. I'm going to be real with you, dog. I'm going to be the one that's going to tell you, bro. It ain't nobody in the industry telling you this, man, but your daughter's a hoe, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Let's keep it going now.
But she and Diddy have gotten a lot closer
allegedly
over the past 6 months or so. Really since Kim's death, because Lori was very close to Kim too. She was grieving too. So she was really able to be there for Diddy in his grief. She uplifts him. This has been one of the hardest times of Diddy's life, if not the hardest. So anyone that can bring light to his life, he cherishes. And Lori has a way of making him smile. She makes him happy. They're good friends. Yeah, they were really clearly both grieving so much.
I don't give a damn his daughter, his stepdaughter. I don't give a damn who she is to him. She's a hoe. Like, what does it matter? Daughter or stepdaughter? She's still loose than a motherfucker. Hell.
I mean, what better place to grieve than a reggae music festival or this strip club where Diddy was seen with Lori months after Kim died? Anyway, in August 2019, Lori and Diddy jetted off to Italy with Lori's parents, Steve and Marjorie. And these photos of Lori touching on Diddy pretty much confirmed what everyone already knew. The following month, Lori and Diddy went on another vacation to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. And Lori even sparked pregnancy rumors after TMZ snapped these photos of Diddy rubbing her stomach. Meanwhile, people started saying both Lori and Diddy are gross because earlier that year, Lori was spotted partying with Diddy's firstborn, Justin Combs. So everyone assumed Diddy was dating his son's sloppy seconds. Now, there's no actual proof Lori ever dated Justin. They were seen at the same parties a couple of times, but she was never getting close to him the way she was with Diddy. She also denied dating a father-son in her interview back in January when she sat down for an interview with E! News host Adrienne Balin.
There's been so many stories that have been made up about me. I've heard I've dated a father and son before. Not true? Absolutely not true.
By the way, E! deleted this whole interview from their YouTube channel for some reason, and you now only find small snippets of it on social media. So that's also something to think about. But see, there's another thing we need to talk about, and it's even worse than Lori allegedly dating both Diddy and Justin. Something that was conveniently buried in the media is Lori's close relationship with Kim Porter. But Lori's post about Kim's death recently resurfaced on the internet, even though she deleted it from her feed. And it turns out Lori was so close to Kim that she called her mama. Shortly after Kim passed, Lori posted this photo on Instagram and wrote, "Having a hard time processing this one. You were such a beautiful person inside and out. Thank you for always being so sweet and loving to me. I'm so glad I told you how much I loved and missed you last time I saw you. Your energy was truly something special. An angel on earth and now in heaven. R.I.P. Mama Kim." Right. So Lori was having such a hard time processing this one that just 3 months after Kim died, she allegedly hooked up with the father of Kim's 3 children. Okay. Not to mention that stories about Diddy being abusive to Kim had already been swirling on the internet for quite some time when Lori got involved with Diddy. And I find it hard to believe that Lori never heard anything about how toxic Diddy was to Kim. Now, I'm not blaming Lori for what happened to Kim, of course, and Diddy is obviously the main villain in all these stories, but it's still insane to me that Lori would betray Kim like this. Also, even if Lori knew nothing about Diddy and Kim's past, you can't tell me Steve Harvey and Marjorie were also oblivious. But then again, Steve built his whole career on giving horrible dating advice to women. And then Marjorie, well, we all know that story. So I guess it's not that shocking Lori ended up with Diddy. I do wonder how close Kim and Lori really were, and if Kim ever shared with Lori some of the horror stories from her relationship with Diddy. And then some people were also saying Diddy picked Lori because she kind of looks like a young Kim Porter.
I wouldn't be surprised. Diddy is a real creep. He probably did think she looked like her, and he probably liked the little daughter role. So, man, that dude is. See, Diddy is just loose, man. Diddy is just loose. Let's get into this next Diddy story, man, because you know when we talk about Diddy, it gets loose. Let's go.
More problems with P. Diddy. Apparently, the stars refused to sit next to P. Diddy during the upcoming Grammys.
Cassie, who searched for the big black, not only for herself, but for somebody else who we all know that was in the room with her.
Word on the grapevine is that Diddy is catching some serious heat, not just from his music industry pals, but even from the Grammys itself. So, what exactly is going on? Well, Diddy snagged a Grammy nod for his latest Love album. But according to the grapevine over at Media Takeout, the Grammys might be having second thoughts about having him grace their prestigious event. Word on the street is that some big shot artists are threatening to bail on the award show if they find themselves rubbing elbows with Diddy. Yep, the Grammy seating chart is in total disarray because it seems like everyone's playing a game of musical chairs to avoid sitting next to the former billionaire movie icon. Why, you ask? Well, apparently things got messy when Diddy's ex, Cassie Ventura, decided to take legal action against him, spilling the beans on some pretty nasty details. Now, according to the online buzz, celebrity agents are practically begging to keep their clients as far away from Diddy as possible. And because of all the requests, Academy officials are pushing to remove the billionaire superstar from the Grammy guest list. In fact, a music insider was quoted as saying, "The formal invitations go out this month. There's conflict at the Academy as several voting members do not think it would be appropriate to invite Diddy. Some, including several high-profile African-American members, fear that inviting him sends the wrong message to audiences and the charities it supports. Several publicists have asked that their artists aren't seated by him. It's a logistical nightmare." In any case, the celebrities attending the Grammys are not the only ones who appear to have declared their stand against Diddy. You see, at least 3 artists who were signed to Sean Diddy Combs' record label have expressed support for their one-time label mate, Cassie. Aubrey O'Day, who was discovered by Combs on the reality TV show Making the Band 3 and launched to fame as a member of the urban pop group Danity Kane, expressed her full support of Cassie in a statement Thursday. "It isn't easy to take on one of the most powerful people in this industry," she said. "May her voice bring all the others to the table so we can start having more transparent conversations about what is actually happening behind the scenes." When asked whether she had witnessed Combs AB anyone or been AB'd by him, O'Day said, "I need to take a moment before I speak about it further. There are layers." Additionally, Dawn Richard, another former member of Danity Kane, said on the social media platform X that she was praying for Cassie and her family, for peace and healing, and that Ventura is beautiful and brave. Juanita D. Woods Woodgett, also of Danity Kane fame, shared a statement of support on her X and Instagram accounts. "I haven't posted anything on this platform for a very long time, but today, there is a very good reason to," she wrote on X, adding that Ventura is incredibly brave to shine light on what she endured in the dark. Woodgett also said, "I'm so..."
Man. Let's continue to part 2 of that story. Y'all ready for part 2 of that? I told you we got a lot of shit over here tonight, man. We all over the place with this shit. Let's get back to part 2 and make sure y'all smash the like button on your way in, man. Let's go.
To go through it alone. I'm praying for your continued strength, and I offer my full support to you. Moreover, brands are swiftly severing ties with Diddy, distancing themselves since his association has suddenly become a liability. For starters, according to new reports, Macy's is in the process of removing Diddy's clothing brand Sean John from their stores and from their website. Diddy has had an exclusive partnership with Macy's for more than a decade, with the department store selling his Sean John merchandise since it launched in the late 90s. As part of our ongoing review of our brand portfolio, the Sean John collection has started to phase out of assortment since early fall 2023, Macy's explained. "It's the course of business." They added that Macy's is always evaluating what's relevant to their customers, noting how Sean John products have simply stopped moving like they used to. Additionally, Capital Preparatory Charter Schools has ended partnership with Diddy. The music mogul helped launch the Harlem location of Capital Preparatory Schools and donated $1 million in 2021 to its Bronx location. On November 28th, the school announced its decision to sever ties with the entrepreneur amid ongoing SA allegations and legal issues. According to a statement from the founder and head of schools for Capital Preparatory, Dr. Steve Perry, the decision to end the partnership was made after a thorough evaluation. Following a comprehensive evaluation, a decision has been made to end the partnership between Capital Preparatory Schools and Sean Combs. While this decision was not made lightly, we firmly believe it is in the best interest of our organization's health and future, the statement read. In any case, Diddy was also forced to step down from some of his companies after the allegations came to light. Diddy stepped down from his role as chairman at his media company, Revolt. Diddy first launched the media and digital cable network alongside Andy Shuon in October 2023. In any case, it appears Diddy is allegedly facing to Grammy's ban because of all the information that has been made public about his time with not only Cassie, but also Kim Porter. Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Deal spoke out against his former boss and compared Ventura's alleged experience to that of Diddy's ex, the late Kim Porter. I didn't know Cassie, but I knew somebody who was going through the same thing she was going through, and that was Kim Porter, Deal said in a viral interview last week. Cassie's story is Kim's story, Deal added later. You see, for a long time, questions have been raised about how people connected to the rapper have died, including allegations that Kim Porter died after planning to release a tell-all book. Apparently, one night when they were at home at Kim's house on 110th Street, he wanted to put his hands on her in the wrong way. Kim took one of those corkscrews and ripped his wrist up and hit an artery. When she did that, he had to run over to St. Luke's Hospital. Combs was bleeding a lot at the hospital, and allegedly this was the beginning of Combs' addiction to opioids pain medicines. Additionally, Gene Deal also spoke on Diddy loving BBCs.
Cassie, who searched for the big black, not only for herself, but for somebody else who we all know that was in the room with her.
Cassie's lawsuit claims
We all know Diddy likes nothing. He don't like nothing more than a big black whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. He love a BBC. Everybody in this room know Diddy love a BBC, allegedly. Diddy know he love a BBC. Let's just keep it all the way a buck, man. Diddy love a BBC. And you can look at those court papers and tell exactly what Diddy wanted. He wanted nothing more than a BBC. Let's go.
Combs would then instruct Miss Ventura and the S workers to speak to each other, and then would specifically tell Miss Ventura where to touch the S workers. Mr. Combs would say things like, grab that big black D and ask her, how does it feel? As he directed her to perform for him. Now, we all know of the allegations that Diddy allegedly loves being intimate with men. Well, it is entirely possible that Diddy allegedly made Cassie outsource the male S workers, not only for herself, but also for him to be intimate with them. Crazy, right? Anyway, in the lawsuit, which was settled through undisclosed terms less than 48 hours after the complaint's filing, Cassie also accused Diddy of R and of trapping her in a cycle of AB and SA. Upon the complaint's filing, Combs' lawyer Benjamin Braffman called Ventura's allegation offensive and outrageous in a statement on his client's behalf. He also alleged that Ventura had unsuccessfully tried to blackmail Combs for $30 million by threatening to detail her alleged AB in a book.
What the hell is Kamara talking about? Harry Potter did not go to the meetings. Kamara, girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
Meanwhile, Ventura's lawyer, Douglas Wigdor, claimed that it was Combs who had offered Ventura 8 figures to silence her and prevent the filing of this lawsuit, which she allegedly rejected. At the same time, Roger Bonds, who worked with Diddy roughly a decade ago as his head of security, has backed Cassie's allegations after she named him in her lawsuit. Bonds also alleged that he'd intervened in other situations on other survivors' behalf. In a since-deleted Instagram video, Bonds said, "There comes a time when you're in a situation that might seem like a good situation, but if you're not waking up happy, or if you disgruntled, or you really don't want to be around that person, you'll find every excuse to get out of there." In his case, he said, he used his diabetes to avoid Combs. "My excuse was, I can't be with you every day. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm losing weight. I'm doing that," Bonds said, before directing his words to his former boss. But in reality, it was, I was sick. I was sick of you. I was sick of everything that was going on around you. I was sick of having to cover up everything that you did. In her complaint, Ventura said that Bonds intervened during an incident when she and Combs were leaving a club in January 2009, when Combs allegedly beat her, pushing her into a corner of the vehicle and stomping on her face. The complaint continues. Mr. Combs' security staff, Roger Bonds, tried to stop the beating, but was unable to de-escalate the situation. When the car arrived at Mr. Combs' residence, Miss Ventura attempted to run away, but Mr. Combs followed her and proceeded to again kick her in the face. Addressing his appearance in the lawsuit in reference to his own issues with Combs, Bonds said, "Cassie spoke on it. I jumped in between it. That wasn't the only time. It was other times, and there was other people." In any case, amidst the myriad of allegations surrounding Diddy, it's hardly astonishing that the Grammy Awards are keen on maintaining a considerable distance from him. Simultaneously, notable figures within the celebrity sphere making deliberate efforts to steer clear of any associations with the embattled mogul is not shocking at all. Anyway, that's it for this video.
So what y'all think about that? Michelle says, after looking at the bigger picture, now I see that Diddy and Kim were swingers, and women like Cassie and Lori were their regular threesome girls. There you go. Now you got it. She says, I think that Kim and Diddy were both drunks and probably fought so much that he decided to finally blank her, but continued with Cassie and Lori Harvey. Now, that's 100% true. Lori Harvey, excuse me, Lori Harvey. Kim Porter and Diddy were swingers. That's true. Everybody in the industry knows this. I'm gonna say allegedly, but everybody in the industry know that's facts. Kim Porter was a swinger. She swung with Diddy, and they got into. That's how Tupac got in the mix. It was a whole bunch of Hollywood sex parties, and Kim Porter was right there, front and center. And she was like, "What's that lady's name to Epstein?" She was like that. I can't think of the name. Y'all know the lady I'm talking about, with the Epstein lady that kind of courted the women and brought that's how she was. Kim Porter wasn't innocent. Now, I'm be real now. We all say justice was that lady wasn't innocent in this shit though, but she just held too many secrets.
Folks, bye.
So let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. She held too many damn secrets. That's the reason why Kim Porter had to get the hell up out of here. She was holding too many secrets, but she was about to start talking. But she was involved in the shit. That's why they got away with what they got. That's why they got away with what they got away with. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue though. Let's get to Wendy Williams and Diddy now. Let's get to Wendy Williams and Diddy. Let's go.
You know, hip hop wearing skirts, or hip hop being closeted and having a plethora of kids to prove manhood, that, you know, and denial of something. But I do think that in 8 years, there were some signs.
Wendy Williams may be out of spotlight for quite a while now, but who can forget her exceptional tea? She could air the dirty linen of our favorite celebs better than anyone, and some of her past allegations seems to have resurfaced recently. The former TV host had a bumpy relationship with Diddy, and she has outed him long before these horrible lawsuits. Wendy Williams has been in the showbiz long enough to know the deepest and the darkest secrets of other celebrities. And apparently, we should listen to her while we had the chance. She tried to warn us about the music mogul's ugly nature and how he covers his crimes with hush money.
All I've ever given is opportunity, more money than a person was making.
In fact, Wendy was the very first person who dared to speak about Diddy's intimate preferences openly and even accuse him of paying people off to hide this shameful fact. When in 1998 she was working on radio, she outed the music mogul live, saying that his kids and creative girlfriends is just a cover. Well, Diddy's entire life matches Wendy's story. He even had numerous romantic relationships with multiple women, including Kim Porter, Cassie, and Jennifer Lopez. And it looks like all these ladies received a generous compensation for keeping Diddy's true preferences in secret. And even Wendy herself was approached with a fat check that she refused to accept.
We've been turning down deals and schmeals since the radio days.
But the talk show...
Salute love on that 5-piece. I appreciate you for that 5-piece. Says 2K in the chat. Get the like. Yeah, we should be at 1,000 likes by now. I don't know what it is. Just loose.
Queen never held her tongue when it comes to the music mogul Puff Diddy and sent the rumor mill into overdrive. As you may understand, this was a huge jab at someone back then, and Diddy didn't take too kindly to it. So once he got the news that Wendy openly speaks about him like that, he used his power and influence to get her fired. Officially, it was stated that Williams left her radio show to focus on her television program and spend more time with her family. But it's not a secret to many of Wendy's fans that something else happened, and Sean Combs played a huge role in making Wendy leave her job.
Because she wanted to put up a picture of him getting his pants pulled down.
As of now, we've already learned that the music mogul has a lot of things to hide, and his love life is messy as it can get. So in addition to the horrible mistreatment of his lovers, it's now speculated that Diddy wanted to silence Wendy forever. And the TV host herself dropped a bombshell alleging that Diddy sent a group of girls to beat her back in the 90s. The Emmy-winning talk show host recalled once upon a time there was music mogul who sent his all-girl group to beat my A in front of the radio station. Fact, apparently he realized that Wendy was not taking his hush money, and he did everything in his power to stop the truth about his crazy shenanigans with men from coming out.
This vibe that they got on me, like I'm Big Red or something.
I mean, no one wants to mess with Wendy. She is a dangerous figure and a threat to a secret life of many celebs. It's been quite clear that she has always known something fishy about Diddy's double life, and that the music mogul was using all his connections to silence her. She stated that at one point in her life, Puff tried to ruin her career on the radio and use his influence to get her fired. In her book, The Wendy Williams Experience, she said that she maintained a certain level of contempt for Puff because he single-handedly tried to ruin her career. She wrote the hell he put me through. I will never forget, but I don't hate him. According to the TV host, Puff has been using his millions to pay off witnesses and cover his secret love affairs, and he has spent a little fortune trying to hide the fact that he prefers men's company.
Like, I really want to be known for giving the most money away.
And you have. You just gave $1 million.
Apparently, amidst all this crazy drama, it's not clear that people should have listened to Wendy's words instead of labeling her crazy. She knew all along that Puffy needs to be exposed. As one person commented, sad Wendy was telling the truth and everything is coming to surface. She didn't. This treatment. You need compensation for what was done to you. And another user added, Wendy knew already and see what happened. Same thing that happens to people who try and speak truth about this devil. But this is the time when everyone will finally acknowledge that Diddy's life is full of secret affairs with men. Other people have also been vocal about Sean Combs' true colors for a while, but as the rapper himself stated, it was nothing more than speculations and teasing.
I don't never hit him with no, nothing. I don't even think of no other man. Besides, if I'm thinking about another man, I'm thinking about.
If I'm thinking about another man, you thinking about what, Diddy? We know it. When you think about another man, we know you thinking of 2 letters. I think everybody in this chat know when you thinking about a man, it's only 2 letters. Actually, there's 2 letters and there's 3 more. I got that wrong. My bad. There's 5 letters that come to mind. There's 5. When Diddy's thinking about a man, there's 5 letters that come to mind. Can anybody in this chat guess those 5 letters that come to mind when it comes to Diddy? Anybody? Somebody said BBL. Nah, you got 1 letter wrong in there, but you got one of them right, Sin. Mary, see, y'all saying them. Come on, we need 5 letters. Somebody said FO and BBC. There you go. We all know it's 3 letters. Yeah, it's 3 letters. He like a BBC, but he also likes a good FO. He likes a FO and he likes a BBC.
None the other than 50 Cent, who openly admitted that Diddy has been in deal camp with other celebs, and he even came with photo proof. In 2014, 50 Cent already exposed Diddy when he took to his Instagram and posted a controversial photo of the music mogul next to Rick Ross, and from that angle, it definitely looked like they were about to kiss. The photo was taken down minutes after publishing, but ever since that day, 50 Cent never missed a chance to remind everyone who Puffy is concealing his true nature from the world, hiding behind numerous girlfriends and baby mamas because he's scared or who he truly is.
We were all both scared. Sometimes things in your life could just get out of control.
And 50 Cent could actually stop after a couple of jokes if he himself didn't happen to have a creepy conversation with the music mogul that was full of fruity vibes and even tried to seduce him and make the rapper join the deal camp. When 50 attended the wedding of his late manager, Chris Lighty, the Bad Boy Records owner allegedly asked him if he could take him on an all-expense-paid shopping spree. The G-Unit leader was taken aback by the rap mogul's gesture and even called him a fruit pie.
He told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say?
As you probably know, Diddy never addresses any rumors about him, as if he is above all that stuff. However, when asked about this episode with 50 Cent and shopping, the music mogul couldn't find anything else to reply but,
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
However, G-Unit leader wasn't the only person who actively exposed the true colors of Bad Boy Records' CEO. Last year, Alex Fine, yes, Cassie's current husband, took to his Instagram stories to share a post in which he appeared to throw shade at the music mogul. Hours after Diddy referenced his ex-girlfriend Cassie in his single Gotta Move On, Alex Fine took to Instagram and addressed the mogul with the following words: Happy Pride to all my LGBTQ Pride, to all my LGBTQ friends. Attached is a charity that helps people who are in the closet and gotta move on. Now, it explains everything that Cassie mentioned in her lawsuit, and I'm talking about how Diddy invited other men to their bedroom to please himself watching them playing with Cassie. As her filing says, he began coercing her to engage in a fantasy of his called voyeurism, in which she was directed to be intimate with a succession of males, while Mr. Combs watched, took pictures, and shot video. Now, even Cassie tried to hint at what Wendy was saying to us for years. Diddy is not into women, and he uses them to cover his crazy intimate preferences with a plethora of men. It makes me wonder why the music mogul rushed to settle the lawsuit so quickly and what other evidence Cassie had.
She filed it on Thursday, and just over 24 hours later, they settled.
So many times, Diddy has been 1 inch away of being publicly exposed, but somehow he managed to keep his dirty secret swept under the rug. And while Wendy Williams and 50 Cent spoke about his experience with Puffy, there have been multiple witnesses of the music mogul getting prepared for his wild activities with men. Diddy's ex-bodyguard Gene Deal had a lot of interesting stories about his former boss, and he once spilled how he and Diddy were in Atlanta and went to an exotic bookstore. The ex-bodyguard recalled his boss grabbing a brown paper bag and filling it with toys for intimate games, including plugs.
I know the fans want to hear
some of his intimate secrets.
While Gene Deal never directly said how the music mogul was using his purchases, he kind of spilled the name of the person who Diddy spent the night with after that exotic shopping. He has exposed Diddy having with rapper J. Rule and a bunch of toys. And while these are just speculations and stories from the past, apparently, Diddy has an interesting collection of recordings hidden somewhere exposing everyone he had ever slept with. While these speculations raise a new wave of questions about the music mogul, it seems like the puzzle of his ugly nature is finally complete for many fans. As one person commented, Diddy is looking like a werewolf. That is, all the evil over the years will show on his face. He is the beast. And another user added, is Cassie even still safe though? Somewhat as vindictive, messed up in the head, and with the resources as Diddy is capable of anything. Well, it looks like Diddy's drama is far from being over, and we're going to learn all his shameful secrets quite soon. Now, here's the question for you guys. Do you believe in Wendy's words about Diddy's being dull? And does he pay people to hide that? Let me know what you're thinking, and in the meanwhile, don't forget to check my other videos. Well, that's it for now.
Man. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think Diddy, you know what I'm saying, is getting people fired for outing him? Do y'all believe that? Do y'all think Diddy out here getting people fired just for outing him? Outing him, y'all. But no, a lot of people have lost their jobs, lives. Don't play with Diddy. Don't play with Diddy. I've been exposing a lot about Diddy. I know Diddy is not happy with all the exposing that is going on with his name. I know Diddy is not happy with he can't be happy with any of this shit. But it is what it is. Diddy, you made that bed. Gotta lay in it, thug. You made that bed. Now you have got to lay in it, thug. I don't feel sorry for you, brother. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Y'all motherfuckers been in this industry playing around this whole damn time. Y'all been in this industry playing around this whole damn time, and now you see shit ain't sweet. Now you see shit ain't sweet. Man. Old Diddy. We got a lot to talk about with Diddy, man. We actually didn't even finish with all the receipts tonight. But you know, we always come back and drop these motherfucking receipts. We drop these receipts off for the people who think that shit is sweet. I'm telling y'all, man, ain't nothing sweet over here on this side, man. When we get to these damn facts, we get to these damn facts. And there ain't nothing else, it ain't nothing nobody can do about it, man. Let's call it what it is. Let's go ahead and call it what it is, y'all. Ratchet Gang got all the gems. So with that being said, man, what y'all think about the content today, man? I told y'all we was gonna be here for a while, man. I told y'all it's gonna be over a couple of hours. I don't be playing, man. I be knowing my content, man. I study this shit all the damn time, so I know when it's time to. I know the timing of this shit, man. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. And I'm gonna read a few comments. Let's see what the fuck y'all talking about. I said Diddy dude it. I don't know what the hell you on. It says Honeycomb got too much bees. Honeycomb got too much bees. Honeycomb like it in like butt plugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? He like a good butt plug and a good FO session. He don't like nothing more than a big black blank. A big black blank. A big black blank. Said content keeping it real. Great show, dropping gems. 2,000 here. Like, yeah, make sure y'all smash the like button, man. Make sure everybody get the likes up. We finna get ready to get the fuck up out of here, though, man. I've been here for a while. You know what I'm saying? We did some good numbers on this damn show. So I do want to say I thank all y'all, man, for pulling up, popping out. Oh, Sapphire, drop the chat trap link and drop your links. Make sure y'all go follow Sapphire on Chat Trap Official on YouTube, and also make sure y'all go follow her on her Instagram and her TikTok, man. I know I'm gonna let her get her clout chase on real quick. Go ahead and clout chase for a second. Drop your links. Make sure y'all go follow her, man. Turn her up. She been doing a hella numbers. She do more numbers than all these damn content creators that be beefing on YouTube all day. She do more numbers than all them motherfuckers. All right, let's keep it a buck. So there's a lot of babies in this month. Oh, a lot of ladies. There's a lot of ladies in this month. A lot of ladies. What the hell is you? You got guitars on your picture, James. Don't come over here with it. It's a lot of ladies, and they all here to see me. So ain't nobody here to see you, Otis. Show is a lot of ladies in here tonight. Boy, if you don't get your weird ass, get your goofy ass on, man. Get your goofy ass on. Ladies, drop them purple hearts. Ladies, drop them purple hearts. Man. Sapphire gonna drop her links. Y'all go follow her on the links. Y'all know this the dopest channel on YouTube, man. Y'all know ain't nobody fucking with the ratchets and the ratchet gang, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't fucking with the ratchets. They ain't fucking with ratchet gang. They not fucking with us, man. We do more numbers than all these motherfuckers. I did 800,000 views on the video yesterday on Instagram. We be doing numbers on every platform. Make sure y'all smash the likes. Make sure y'all go follow Sapphire on social media. Make sure y'all follow me on social media. Make sure y'all get with the gang, man. If y'all need us, y'all know how to. If you need us, you know how to reach us. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here, gang. I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. I'm out, gang.
She wanna talk to the kid, make one wish. I'ma get fried right. Fools and syrup, I'm tryna get high tonight. Serving them pies right. I'ma start dancing as soon as they hit in the light. Jesus, peace, Christ. With your geek like me. Do you like Miley Cyrus? Or you like Virgil White? I done been jumping on punches, ain't talking Adidas, I earn my stripes. Over the gang and robbing the family, whether they wrong or right. Family. With the cash transaction, no we give these a swipe. Cover my justice a kid, I keep my pipe to protect my life, but know my right. I must be a pro like a nigga I front you. Little bitch, she bad, she working at Onyx. I gave her a sack full of money, she brought her shit back and it came with something. Better back demons running. That little bit of 392, it ain't nothing. She fought with a ball, she upgraded from her last nigga, said he wasn't nothing. Her nigga ain't seen no money. Fresh out the trap, we stepping and gunning. Meet me at Coca, meet me at Boy, nigga want smoke or beef, we coming. Look at these big boy toys, they gorgeous, all these gorgeous girls want it. I be ignoring them, they be ignoring me, I be ignoring them. Like we fucking fuck your man, no she can't answer the phone. She outside, she getting that bag on her own. No, I'm not alone, cause I came with the fire. I'm still gon' put it on, and my bitch match my vibe. The way the load drop, she might think it's out the sky. I'm standing on business, and she's standing on mine.
Smoking on the dro, young J.R. Ewing, pimping for my paper and I'm looking for the chewing. Bitch, I got the flu, what the fuck I gotta do? Sipping pop pills, smoke for the bass crew. Fooling with the niggas acting all brand new. When they get some money, that's what fuck boys do. I ride in the side, get high in the side, grip on the grain and get plenty good mind. Fully beef, sucking bones with a mind full of gold. She playing with her nose, but she suck a mean cold. Can't even lie like a ghetto ass bitch. This time for a daddy, ain't scared to break a trick. A yellow ass switching fast, sucking while I'm pushing the gas in the six, breaking bricks, ballin' in the fucking mix. PMC bitch, you can't act like you don't know. Get down on your knees like a top-notch hoe.
Hey,
your teeth. Have you coming by the twos and the threes? We up all night running on the beans. Take a look at everything and never what it seems. Since way back, I was been about the cream. Off of your bitch, making her scream.
Good guy, oh my, bet your bitch takes back when I bang that line. Better make her head crack when I bang that spine. Nigga, you pay the bills, but that thing all mine. Oh yeah, oh shit, yeah, your nigga got drip, but it's nothing like this. Who you know that can stunt like this? Take every nigga chick, don't cut that shit.
Oh, shut up. Throw it on back, don't let up. Need some motivation, bitch, get up. Hold your head down, don't sit up. Nigga, no capping, we barely rapping. Young niggas happy, all about cabbage. Not to be fucked with, nigga, we savage. Spit it like magic, nigga so average, yeah.
Want me to rap, I'll rap, pull his wig back, don't shot. Yeah, cause it's cap what you rap, it's a fact, nigga, me against you, that's a long shot.
Nigga that don't want smoke.
If it's smoke, let's get it.
Fuck it, you already know that I'm with.
I just get on that beat and get the dumping.
Man, who fucking with us in this city?
Nigga, not a soul, I suppose. If a nigga flex up, then I'm going for the juggler.
Man, we going for it out, nigga, win, lose or drop. Boys cut throat like a murder bird.
In and out like a burglar.
Dumping, niggas on the ground, we turning nothing into
something. Fuck y'all niggas.
We ain't tripping out shit. Tag team, off of yo
bitch.
Niggas so
pissed. Yeah, they pissed off. Rather be that than pissed on. Skinny nigga, but my dick long. Yeah, you niggas hate me, but your bitch don't.
Bad nigga dick and your bitch love it. I should get this hard dick, I ain't giving nothing.
I ain't tryna feed the needy, I don't get back. Independent, you don't need a nigga big bag.
Big sex coming, flowing in and out.
A lot of bust downs going in and out.
All brand niggas better simmer down. Black card code, let the winner now.
Outlaw nigga, yeah, we get around.
LSD, maybe come take me.
I might shake some, but it can't shake me.
Nigga, I won't stop till the